Good morning. It's the Bob and Tom Show. Hello, hello, hello. Here are the singers. Yeah, there it is. Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, chick.
There's Josh Arnold. There's Ace Cosby. There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
I am Chick McGee. And here is old pink hat, Tom Griswold. Here we go.
Okay. We're all awake. It's a Monday. Everybody's happy.
Yeah, we're great.
Okay.
Are you trying to convince yourself?
What's the problem?
Nothing. I'm good.
It looked like there's a problem.
There are no problems. We got a great show today. I'm very excited about it. A lot of exciting things going on in the world.
Is that right?
What do we got?
I got a lot of stuff over here. Things in the news we'll be reviewing. We have orcas attacking boats again. This is a real big deal. I don't know if you've been following this story, but they're angry. Plus, we have some interesting world
I saw
records.
it, was not impressed.
You were impressed.
A pod of killer whales bumped one of the boats in an endurance sailing race. That's the sentence.
Well, there have been a number of attacks.
You're right on top of this, huh?
There have been a number of attacks recently. I'm just saying.
It's the latest encounter, and what researchers say is a growing trend of sometimes aggressive interaction with Iberian orcas.
Oh, yeah. That's a problem all over the world right now. The orcas are
Well, mostly Iberia,
yeah.
though, I would think.
We,
Right?
we have some cool world records coming up.
How do they know they're Iberian orcas? Is there a big eye on their back?
Their accents.
This occurred near the Iberian Peninsula.
They have a list when they say S's.
So you can't prove that it's an Iberian orca.
Well,
they're just getting a lot of bad press, it sounds
They're
like.
in the Iberian area.
Maybe they're vacationing there.
Oh, no. Here's the thing that really set them off. Ready? The 15-minute run-in. 15 minutes?
If you're being attacked by a killer whale,
Oh,
I mean,
my God. How much longer can we? Oh, it's over? Okay.
I mean, admittedly, you couldn't read Moby Dick in 15 minutes, but we'll get to that story. It's coming up. It's not in
And why
sports.
are they having an ocean race anyway? Don't we know where the ocean is? Don't we?
It's a race on the ocean, not to it.
Don't they know it's full of monsters, though? My gosh.
Yeah, what about the Kraken? Why can't the Kraken
so many
have a crack at the Iberian orcas?
Dragons that
Orcas.
swim. They live down there, too.
on down there?
Okay.
It's nuts.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. You're right, Tom. You're right. Team JAJO, I don't know what that is. The skipper, Gilmore Van Beek.
Oh.
Gilmore Van Beek. He said in a video posted on the Ocean Race website.
That doesn't sound like the skipper so much as his parrot, Gilmore Van Beek.
Yeah.
The Ocean Race website, which has tens of subscribers.
Hey, that's annually, pal.
He said, as you can see, Josh, Gilmore Van Beek said it was a scary moment.
Yeah.
If you were on a small boat and there was a killer whale
What size
attacking you,
boats are these? Are they like motorboats? Are they like a rowboat with a motor on them? What are they?
it's a sailing race. It's not a motorboat.
Yeah, but something.
Think they're out there with their Evinrudes in the ocean?
Could be. Could be.
That's the ocean, though. That's where the whales live. If they were attacked by tigers that
Now
could run
that
on the
would be
water,
scary.
that'd be scary, man.
Yeah.
Orca News covers this entirely different. It's like awful men again invade our waters.
I lost my wife to a sea tiger.
In my head, it's just a regular tiger, but he's
Right.
got those cute little floaties on.
Those of you who listen closely to the show realize that the Orca story is Tom's story. That's why he's very interested in it.
No,
And,
this is a phenomenon that's been going on for months. If
I
you
don't
ever
think
cracked
it
open a
does.
newspaper, you'd be fully aware of it.
as he says here in his the story that he wrote, it adds to a growing trend, and growing trend is in italics, so you know it's a growing trend.
Are orcas and humpback whales different?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Are they friends?
What
are
about
they
killer whales?
pals?
Where are they?
That's an orca.
That's an orca?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my favorite animal.
An orca?
There was just an editorial that I was reading. The headline was, Killer whales are not your friends.
No, they're not.
That's why they're called killer whales.
Yeah.
Right there in the name.
Yeah,
amazing.
they're not called
That
best
was the whole
friend
Free
whales.
Willy thing. But
Why aren't they called killer orcas?
Hey,
I'm your friend.
hi, Kristi.
that's just a different name for them. I'm sorry I highlighted that story. We can,
Really? You should be.
we can skip it.
You should apologize.
We have a world record coming up that I think is quite interesting.
Wrong again.
Okay. Let's see. What can I hook them with?
What can I hook them with?
The cow thing sure as hell isn't going to do it.
The cow.
Oh, there's a great Jiffy Lube story. I love that one. Did you see that one? Thank you, Ace.
I'm a fairly loyal Jiffy Lube.
You know what the cow thing does?
Customer?
I think I would go watch the cow.
The cow thing is great. We have a
Try this world record.
cow world record coming up. And Happy Gilmore in the news, not the movie, but a guy named Happy Gilmore.
There really is a guy named Happy Gilmore?
We're going to find out about this guy.
Last time it was Gilmore, and it's happy.
We have Baby Shark news as we continue our seafaring.
The song or the little guys?
Song.
No referencing the song.
Yes.
Maury Povich news today.
Does he die?
No.
No, he's
Is he a father?
Oh, that would be something.
Did he say good morning to Connie?
Particularly for Connie, yeah.
Isn't she beyond birthing age?
That's why it would be something.
Yeah.
Here.
Okay.
I would have thought we would have led with that story if it were.
Connie Chung is pregnant.
She's not pregnant. That's not
Maury's
what
not
the
the father.
Okay.
Phil Donahue is.
Hey!
That'd be smooth.
Yeah.
Twist.
Marlo Thomas is pissed.
When isn't she, though, huh?
She always looks pissed.
I see. Well, what have you got in sports? Do you want to give us the teaser?
Victor Wembanyama was I'll get it.
Wembanyama.
Wembanyama. He was introduced in San Antonio, and they had a very what they thought was an amazing welcome for Victor. But the internet and opinions are mixed on how much Victor enjoyed the welcome to San Antonio.
A little hot, was it?
Yeah,
No,
probably.
nothing about the temperature. It was the presentation. As he
Record death-bringing temperatures in Texas over the weekend.
death bringing.
Oh, yeah.
What would death bring? To me, death bringing over 120 degrees.
I think it was right at 120.
Right at 120.
I think it was 117.
Well, you know what? I think that knowing they are from San Antonio, live in San Antonio, work in San Antonio, they probably had this welcome indoors, I would think. With air conditioning.
One would
I
imagine.
hadn't thought
right?
about that.
Yeah.
You hadn't thought about that.
Because it was outdoors, it would have been really hot.
Oh, it's so
Yeah.
hot.
Hot
See,
out
now
there.
you've ruined this whole story about Victor Wembanyama because
Hey, you guys want to take this one inside?
There's a couple of tragic deaths in Texas due to the heat.
they built him. I'm going to tell you because you ruined it anyway. They built him an Eiffel Tower made out of Legos.
No kidding.
And Victor loves Legos. See, I knew you would love this story because it sucked so bad. You would love it.
I have a
question.
Now,
Whoa!
so do you have the part in there about it melting because it was so hot outside?
It was inside.
Okay.
A 4-foot replica, Kristi. It was
Yes.
4 foot tall. I knew you'd ask how high it was. 4-foot replica made out of Legos of the Eiffel Tower. And he walked on stage. He looked at it, and you didn't hear him, but you could see him go, huh, and walk right by it.
Yeah. What?
I walk by the real one every day.
Where is my check?
Did they do just the minimal amount of research?
Yeah.
Hey, he's from France. They got that big tower over there, yeah? He'll love that. Put that up for him.
It's either that
Just
or
like home,
That
Vicky.
or a
a
croissant.
bust of Charles de Gaulle. I'm not sure what we should put out there. But
They had a Lego ashtray for all of the French folks that want to smoke one up. All that stuff is coming up in sports. And we'll talk about the Orcas and the boat race, et cetera, et cetera.
Cool.
Let's see now. What else do we have today? We have an interesting recipe coming up in the news.
Ooh.
You'll be quite surprised.
Dessert or entree?
Kind of an entree. Josh will be very upset about it.
All right.
With good reason. We have a couple of alligator attacks. We have...
I think the alligator attacks are more interesting than the orca attacks. Because the alligators affect me.
Oh, really?
I'm not going to be out in the open ocean. I'm not going to be out there.
Yes. Your chances of meeting an alligator probably better.
Thank you.
Yeah.
There might be alligators out back. Or we got a creek out back.
Yeah.
There could be a baby alligator back
I
there.
doubt there's an orca.
No orcas.
Either way, big story. Or tiger.
tiger.
Anyway.
Zero orcas.
Much less likely.
We have...
There's an orca at the creek.
but a sea tiger.
50 people barfing at a wedding. We got that.
This is 50 people barfing at a wedding?
Yeah, apparently.
That made the news?
Well, you'll...
I could say something.
No, don't say it
mean.
yet.
We were
I know,
happy to cater your event. We're just going to leave some cards.
A growing trend of aggressive interactions with Iberian orcas.
Well, one
Well,
takes,
maybe Tom has the info on the growing trend.
takes out your family.
What was it, honey? Oh, the Iberian orcas.
It's going to be next in the news. First the submersible, now the
I
orcas.
hope so. That they more orcas attack. I hope so.
Right now...
Do you think they were responsible for the submersible? Do you think the orcas were?
No, I think that
responsible
was
for
just irresponsible engineering. We have a little bit of SimpliSafe news for you from Chick McGee, who's the guy that found SimpliSafe and introduced us to us many years ago.
SimpliSafe, you know, it's been named Best Home Security of 2023 by U.S. News and World Report. And SimpliSafe has, get a load of this, the
Orca alarms?
Orca alarms. Put your Orca alarm right out there on your front. Well, actually, orcas can read. They're amazing reader. And there's a sign that says, this house protected by SimpliSafe. The orcas see that, they swim away.
The most important thing is they have carbon monoxide detectors and smoke detectors. That's the best thing for your house. Save your ass, if you
mean
will.
2-in-1 smoke and carbon monoxide detectors?
Precisely.
On the cutting edge of technology. That's right. SimpliSafe's 24/7 professional monitoring service, too. Trained agents ready to respond to any emergency, sending police and firefighters, EMTs right to your door, even if you're away or you can't be reached. SimpliSafe, easy to set up yourself. I did it. What do you think of that? And right now, get 20% off your new system when you sign up for interactive monitoring. Just go to SimpliSafeTom.com and save 20%. That's SimpliSafeTom.com. Remember, there's no safe like SimpliSafe.
Also, coming up, Kristi Lee,
Yes, sir.
what have you got over there?
What have I got over there? Well, we talked about Jiffy Lube. We've got the new street food fad in China.
Oh, I know. And my favorite story this morning.
Is?
Sperm in a baggie.
Yeah, sperm in a baggie.
Well,
Now available at any convenience store near you.
how many times have you said, man, I wish I could get pregnant?
That's exactly what this is all
Sperm in a
about.
baggie.
Sperm in a baggie
Yep.
when we come back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
We have my favorite former lumberjack is in the studio. He is comedian Greg Hahn.
Hey, all right. Thanks for having me here. Hey, chick, we're going to Vegas?
We're going to Vegas. We're going to get a glass of crazy, and we're going to Vegas.
Little blackjack?
Yes.
Yeah, blackjack.
Hit me.
I don't know how to play it, just like yelling, hit me.
Hit me.
19, hit me.
Hit me.
27, keep hit me. Take the $700. What is this, a free rum and coke? How do you guys stay in business? Then I throw the dice. That's what I do.
Hit me.
I bring my own dice. I throw them anywhere I want.
Greg Hahn is
I
here
use
with
the
us.
high-limit restrooms.
Greg is one of my favorite people. Now, before we get to the action, you've never met Jessica before.
Hi, Jessica.
Isn't she
Hi,
pretty?
Greg.
Oh, beautiful.
Nice blue eyes.
10.
Now, let's like you look a little bit different. You've
What's
got
going
kind
on
of
with me?
We have kind of a lumberjack shirt on that I like very much.
Summer. It's a summer theme. It is. It's very
plaid,
nice.
yes,
thanks,
very
Josh.
nice.
Josh, madman. Is that right?
Now,
Like
your
in
hair
TV
looks.
shows. Yeah, what's going on with this?
Your hair looks a little different. What
I'm
is
wearing
it?
a mood wig.
Oh, okay,
Mood wig.
nice.
Oh,
No, you got a nice set of hair up there.
thanks.
What color's your hair
It's
today?
a new shade of fake. Bird's eye maple. Witness protection 22. Bozo 6. Yeah.
It's a new shade of fake.
Yeah, a little chocolate thunder.
Yeah.
What was it, Bozo 6? What'd you say?
Yeah. Bozo 9.
Bozo 6.
I like the mood wig. That would be funny.
It's darker than normal.
It is?
Yeah, you don't
It
stick
is.
with the same fake color?
No, I don't know. I glance at it.
You just
every
get what's
now
on
and again. I keep
sale? What
moving.
is that? Looks like you're doing Elvis just before the end.
Oh, it does not.
Good little Steven Seagal. Yeah.
Not that dark.
Well, it's good to see you, Greg. I got a story for you.
Oh.
Now, I happen to know a couple things about you. Marine Corps, what you were exiled as what?
Captain by the time I got. Man, I was
Captain?
lucky to be in the Marine. Marines are so great.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you learn stuff. Like now, if I'm on a bad date, I just call it an airstrike on my own position.
But I happen to know that you have a couple of hobbies. You're a drummer.
Yeah, I like the drums.
You like to play the drums. As you say, bringing the thunder, I believe. is the
Right,
way
that's
you
with the
refer
double
to it.
pedal.
Sure.
For
You have the
drummers, you know
condo.
that.
You
Double
have the,
bass drum.
You have the uptown condo. It's
Well,
very
my
nice.
condo is very, I designed it myself. A lot of Ladies don't realize a single man designed my condo. Like the ping pong table faces the drum set. Feng shui!
Greg, how's your dating life?
Are you kidding me? It's the best. I don't mind being exclusive as long as I can date a few other girls.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I like to get down on one knee. You know what I mean? I say, would you like to be worked into the rotation? Thank you. No, I'm dating a beautiful girl. She's lovely. She's from the Appalachian Mountains.
Oh.
Yeah, she's a professional clogger.
Okay.
Not a toilet she can't clog. Come on, everybody. Get jokes in here.
Wake up, people.
Well, that went from bad to worse very quickly.
You using the dating apps, Josh?
I'm not, no.
Come on, get in there.
They work.
It's a good time. They do. For me, it's a bloodbath.
Oh, really?
In prison, yes. I approve everybody. You know what I mean? Prosthetic head, yes. Dude in wig, close enough. Nothing.
They don't hit you back.
Bloodbath.
Like them all.
I like Josh's answer. They work. You don't want to date.
I'm not ready.
And there's somebody in your house.
Yeah.
Who wants that?
Square, I want to square and tell Jessica how it works.
How does it work?
Hey, let me tell you something, Jessica. You play hard to get. I play gone for life. I got stuff with that cold shoulder. It's called scorched earth.
He's right. That's the way he does it.
I used to date this girl. I say, you want to go to dinner? She said, I'll let you know a little later. So I'll let you know right now. I already ate.
What a catch you are.
You don't like girls to play hard to get?
No, I don't tolerate it.
You don't tolerate it at all.
I'm out.
And now, what's your day like? You wake up. You wake up at your.
That's a great question. What is your day like?
You wake up at your.
Compound, your home.
Well, no, you live in a condo, right? You live in
Yeah, I got the condo. I got the drum set. I got the ping pong table. The whole thing. I got the bird feeder. You want to go 4-to-1, sugar to water?
Oh, you have hummingbirds.
Water to sugar?
Yes,
Yeah, sit out
hummingbirds.
there for about 3-4 hours.
Watch the
Stare at
hummingbirds.
You have a lot of furniture in your place?
Not a lot of furniture. As a matter of fact, I'm going to change things around now.
Oh.
And I'm wondering, do I want to get like a full-blown, unapologetic orange shag carpet?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, that answers that.
Okay, good.
Well,
You
your
have a-
condo's tastefully decorated.
Not
isn't
really.
it?
It's solid colors. It looks crazy.
Oh.
It's it's pretty. It's clean. It's
Okay.
bright.
You
But I
keep
might rip the
things
carpet
clean?
out. Yeah, I keep things clean.
So you wake up in the morning, look in the mirror, and say,
What am I? Okay, right. Compare myself to other guys. Serious guys. They have wives, kids, and whatnot. I look at myself. What are you? Some kind of genius? How's that bit go? I can't remember my bits. I got to be doing the bit to remember it.
You wake up every day and you go work out.
I walk around. I drink a little coffee, walk around. You know what I do on a show day is I hold perfectly still. I put the air conditioner on frostbite. I don't move. I never bring a date because I can't waste energy during the day. I got to go bananas at night. You know what I mean? But if you bring a date somewhere, you're playing a comedy club. She's like, let's go to a water park or something. I got to explain to her, I am the water park at 8 o'clock tonight. Hold still. Be quiet. AC back down to 61.
Cake, great.
Right.
Fruitcake, nasty crap.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah. Have you tried fruitcake? I don't even think that's fruit in there. You're like, what is that, a Skittle?
Hi, this is comedian Tim Cavanaugh, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24.
Come back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Chickster.
Ace Cosby's here. Hey. There's Willie Griswold.
Hey, man.
I'm Chick McGee. And here's Tom Griswold. Hello, buddy.
hey, how's it going? I'm just doing a little bit of homework over here.
Oh, well, wait for it to do it until you're introduced. I'm causing that.
Actually, the Sharpies are giving off quite the
Oh, yeah.
party.
Getting high off that.
You got a freshie, yeah?
You don't have too much fun.
I want to remind everybody coming up this weekend, actually starting Thursday, it's going to be Willie G and Greg Hahn at Go Bananas in Cincinnati for a great live show. There may be the tape rolling, as they used to say. So some great shows coming up starting Thursday night and running through Sunday. You guys doing a Sunday show?
Yeah, Thursday through Sunday. Come hang out.
Go Bananas, Cincinnati, Greg Hahn and Willie G. While I'm at it, Saturday, it's going to be Donnie Baker at Soul Joel's Comedy Dome in Pottstown, Pennsylvania.
Man, that's a mouthful.
Soul Joel. That's hard to say.
I like it. I want a T-shirt and a hat and everything.
Okay, so if you're in Pottstown, be looking for Donnie coming up on Saturday as we head into the July 4th weekend.
In sports, Victor Wembanyama took the stage for his first news conference inside his new home arena.
Oh, I figured we would have done it outside. You know, it's
Yeah, it's like
120.
He couldn't help but notice an accessory that the San Antonio Spurs commissioned for the occasion. It was a replica of the Eiffel Tower made from Legos. 4 foot tall. Wembanyama says here he loves Legos. He looked down at it and saw it and smiled.
Okay.
That's not what I saw.
Where is my check?
And someone
check.
emailed us. Tom brought up the point that it was very, very hot in Texas this weekend.
yeah.
So he hoped everyone was okay. And I thought, well, maybe they held it inside. I think it's Smoothie King or whatever the hell it is there in San Antonio, whatever their arena is. You said death-bringing temperatures.
Well, there were some sad deaths in Texas.
Well, someone pointed out it was perfect Tom speak. Don't you mean life-threatening temperatures?
No, there are a couple of dead ones.
There are death-bringing. Well, life-threatening is the same as death-bringing.
No. Life-threatening means you could die. People actually
did die. But,
Sorry.
See, if you were sorry, why would you?
sorry for their loss.
It'll be a long morning.
It's gonna be something.
Yeah.
It's already
Hi,
started.
Pat. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing good. How about you?
Hey, you got any?
Just hanging
Nice
on for dear
songs?
life over here.
Got any?
Death song, Texas death song.
Wait a second.
Death by Heat.
Doesn't
songs?
isn't the reissue of the Pat Godwin album today?
Oh, that's tomorrow.
Oh,
yeah.
Tomorrow.
All right.
What's the name of it?
Perhaps we could give people.
It's called Under the Bed, Chickie.
Perhaps we could give people a little preview of one of the songs on Under the Bed.
I'd be delighted to.
Okay, which one do you want to play?
I think he means now.
I could do anything you want.
Okay.
You are being kind of. Don't get me wrong. You're a little vague today. You're
I have a number of issues.
I know, of course you do. It wouldn't be a show if you didn't.
Very little sleep.
And you're you're just been hired at the landscaping company you work at your home. I know that.
Most of the weekend spraying water everywhere.
Watering
Check
and
local listing.
Yeah. A lot of rain at the compound this weekend. I was thinking as I was watching it rain, I hope Tom was getting wet, but apparently that did not happen.
A solid 20 minutes.
Almost enough to tease you.
Pat, so this is the reissue of the album Under the Bed.
Yeah, all the Bob and Tom kind of hits. First Date, Gangsta Folks, Switch to Beer, Mom's Little Secret with the band.
It's going to be good.
A good Beaver Gone Bad.
Okay. Which one do you feel like playing right now?
I wasn't prepared to, but I do know this album very well. I could do Switch to Beer if you'd like.
I love Switch to
I know
Beer.
you always like me singing the first date song, but I'm yours to
Why don't
do
we
with as you may.
Let's do a little bit of Switch to Beer based on the true story.
It's an absolute true story.
Pat's encounters with alcohol over the years.
Oh, and other folks. Oh, my Uncle Jack fell from his ladder drunk as a skunk at his work one day. He broke his back, bruised his bladder, switched to beer, now he's okay. Senator Flynn was totally smashed. Picked up a hooker on the street one day. The cops gave chase, he swerved and crashed. Switched to beer, now he's okay. How do you get your head to clear? Switch to beer, switch to beer. Oh, you don't have to go to AA. Switch to beer, you'll be okay. That's the Irish way. Hey. Father McFeely said to sorry mass 3 sheets to the wind at his church one day. Pinched a little boy on the ass. He didn't switch to beer, he just moved away. Hey! Some tarts broke me hard and set me free, so I drank straight gin for a year one day. Woke up in a rehab facility. Switched to beer, now I'm okay. Party on and have no fear. Switch to beer, switch to beer. Stay away from the hard stuff. Switch to beer, it's strong enough. How do you get your head to clear? Switch to beer, switch to beer. You don't have to go to AA. Switch to beer, you'll be okay. Woo!
Oh,
switch to the.
Thank you very much, Patty G. Coming up tomorrow, the re-release of the Pat Godwin collection, known as Under the Bed. At this point, we return to the sports page with Chick McGee.
Scoot Henderson revealed his number. He played in the G League, and he used a number 0, and he's been drafted by the Portland Trailblazers. So he couldn't be 0 with Portland because Dame Lillard is 0.
Dame time.
So he said he's going to be, I'm going to let your father look at all the aspects of the story and see what he thinks of it. Scoot says he's going to be 00.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was wondering if that's what he would do.
So you'll have your 0 and your 00.
You have your 0, then you'll have your 00.
Okay.
However, the NBA did look at, he has Henderson on the back of his jersey, and there are many people decided I would buy a jersey immediately if it just said Scoot on the back.
Oh, great idea.
Instead of Henderson.
Great.
Because that's one of the greatest nicknames. And he hasn't even played in the NBA yet. It's a great nickname.
That is a good nickname.
What do you think the best nickname is for all time in the National Basketball Association?
Oh, boy.
God.
Got to go with Air Jordan, I would think. Mike?
Magic is up there.
Magic.
Especially since he...
Tiny. Tiny Archibald,
Wasn't
not on this list, but I know.
Oh, you've got a list?
I've got a list.
Does it include the Globetrotters?
It doesn't include the Globetrotters.
Meadowlark Lemon.
I said NBA. See?
He did say
Include
that.
the Globetrotters.
It should include the Globetrotters.
Fine players.
These are ranked somehow, and I hesitate.
Is Air Jordan number 1?
Air Jordan's number 1. Number 2 is the Black Mamba. That's Kobe. I don't know if that has anything to do with the tragedy or not, but number 3 is Dwayne Wade's nickname.
D-Wade?
No. Does anybody know?
Dwayne Wade.
Flash. I
have no idea.
Yeah, I have a vague recollection of that. Shaq?
That's a good one.
Diesel. Diesel's his nickname. Hakeem Olajuwon.
Hakeem the Dream.
The Dream, that's right. Gary Payton, the Glove.
The Glove?
The Glove, he's a defensive expert.
Sure.
Larry Bird, Larry Legend. I think the best NBA nickname is...
The Glide?
Dr. J.
No, that has to be it.
I know that. You would think that'd be in the top 3.
Dr. J.
Yeah, look, Frazier, Clyde is not...
Walt Frazier, not on this list.
Oh, then they'll throw the list away.
How many times have you said throw the list away?
This is the thing of the basics of journalism.
King James.
You have to consider the source.
And here, number 10 is, and I've never heard this. I've heard Flash for Dwayne Wade. I've never heard this in my life. Tim Duncan's nickname.
The Big Fundamental.
The Big Fundamental.
Yeah.
The yo-yo? No.
The yo-yo.
That is the workhorse of the yo-yo.
Yeah, Duncan yo-yo.
Duncan.
That says a lot about how your brain works.
Well, what is your source on this?
It's just the most famous NBA player nicknames in NBA history from Field Insider. I don't know what that is.
It's some intern, some zit-faced jerk that has nothing to do and made it all.
All right. Dennis Rodman.
Clyde Frazier's not on there. It's not even. That invalidates it.
I can't. The bad boy?
Wasn't Clyde Walt's middle name?
Clyde the Glide.
Everybody called him Clyde. I don't know.
Well, and actually, Clyde Drexler was Clyde the Glide.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. Clyde Frazier played in the 30s. So.
Wilt the Stilt.
No,
that's a good one.
No, Wilt. I know the Stilt better, but they call him here on this list the Big Dipper.
What?
And I've heard of the. I've heard the Big Dipper.
Okay.
Irvin Magic Johnson.
Now, Josh, I know you're pretty modest about this aspect of your anatomy, but it's my understanding. I just
Josh Girth Shovel Arnold. Yes, that's right. That's what I was known as.
The Girth Shovel.
Yeah,
the Big Dipper.
Charles Barkley. You remember his nickname?
Red Basket.
King Charles.
Sir Charles.
Sir Charles.
Sir Charles. But no, this is, and I remember this. The Round Mound of Rebound.
Oh,
yeah, I love that. That's funny.
It's a little ungainly. I mean, I would say if
these are all going to make you mad.
If the Big O is not in there, if Clyde and the Big O aren't in there, why bother reading it?
Oscar Robertson is not on here.
Then it's completely invalid.
Yeah.
White Shadow. He was a basketball legend, wasn't he?
Ken Howard, the White Shadow. Salami's not on here.
Oh,
Hondo.
Hondo Havlicek?
Yeah.
No, it's not on here.
This list
Jerry West, the logo, not on here.
Karl Malone, the mailman?
The mailman is on here.
Oh.
Yeah, the mailman's on here.
Yeah, that's
invalid
Pistol
list.
Pete.
Oh, that's a good
Pistol
one.
Pete, that has
Pistol
to be
Pete is not on here.
They got white chocolate on there. Jason Williams, the guy that would do the behind the back elbow pass.
No white chocolate. No. I like that nickname, though.
Do you ever get called that?
White chocolate? No, I never. I don't like white chocolate. Do you care for white? It's too.
I don't like it either.
Makes your teeth hurt. I don't care for it.
I like the white chocolate syrup in a coffee drink. That's not bad.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Robert Horry, Big Shot Bob. You ever heard that one? I heard that one. George Gervin. You got to heard of this one.
George Gervin.
The Iceman?
Mm-hmm.
No?
Yeah.
All right.
Do you ever suppose he was tempted, after the game with, some young lady to roll off? Well, the Iceman cometh. Good night.
It's a young lady that has your level of literary knowledge, which is what I like about joke.
Well, I think most of the whores that go after these basketball guys are
big Eugene O'Neill fan.
They're fairly literate.
Gene.
The classic literature to NBA whore pipeline, I guess, is what I'm looking to say.
But here,
Or you would look at her, George Garvin, male prostitute.
Here's they don't have a nickname for Victor Wembanyama yet, but here's something you might like or you might hate it. I don't know.
What's that from?
Parody of The Lion King. Or maybe it's actually The Lion King, but
it's his name. They didn't change anything. I guess they're saying, I don't know what they're saying. I don't know what the lyric is, but it sounds like Wembanyama.
It sure does.
Oh, sure, certainly.
Doesn't. Yeah. It doesn't sound like Clyde the Glide, though. No.
So I think what you're sort of suggesting is that we need to come up with a nickname for this guy.
I think we do. He's 7'5", and he's not done growing yet.
What's his first name?
Victor.
Vic Davalio Wembanyama.
Vic Davalio, of course, the great Venezuelan Cleveland Indian.
Amazing.
Many years ago.
On everyone's top of mind. Vic Davalio.
What about the Vicar?
Vicbo, Vicster, Vicarino.
The Vicar isn't bad. It's kind of a religious
Sure.
thing going there.
Frenchie?
That's Vic's Vapo Rub. Here he comes.
The Vapo Rub.
Mentaliptus.
If he got a sponsored nickname, it'd be kind of lame as a rookie, but it could pay off.
I guess his sister plays basketball, too, and she's pretty good.
Victoria?
She's pretty, too.
I'm not sure what her name is.
Okay.
That's Victoria.
Vicky Dubs.
Ross Chastain won the NASCAR event. Keegan Bradley won the Travelers in Cromwell, Connecticut, what many people call the fourth major.
Vicky Stems, they call her. She's a tall one.
Vicky Stems, the fifth major. How many majors? And let's see. And we go back to the top story. I hope you're...
Well, we eventually had to talk about that College World Series game, don't we?
Yes.
Tied up.
Saturday, Saturday, LSU wins in 11 innings. Yesterday, Florida beat them 24-4 or 25-4, something like that. So tonight, the deciding game 3.
Like 4 records that they broke.
Omaha, Nebraska. And we will see what we will see tonight. But a pod of killer whales disrupted a boat race near the Strait of Gibraltar. A 15-minute run-in with at least 3 of the giant mammals forced the crew competing in the ocean race to drop its sails and raise...
Had you ever cracked open a...
Drop its sails. Look at this. Look.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. Did you hear the drama that he was...
Listen, drop its sails, and what's it say after drop its sails?
Drop its sails and raise a clatter.
Yeah.
Raise a clatter to see what was the matter? Why are you cribbing lines from Night Before Christmas? In an attempt to scare the approaching orcas off.
These Iberian orcas.
And actually, it would be scare off the approaching orcas.
There have been hundreds of orca attacks.
Hundreds!
In the last 3 years.
Hundreds now.
No one was injured.
In the last what?
3 years.
3 years.
Did you just see Kristi instinctively reach for this news story? She couldn't handle that I was reading it.
No. I was not reaching for it. I was.
Well, we're going to hear from Alfredo Lopez Fernandez, a biologist, talking about these attacks.
What are we?
Why?
Because it's a big story internationally.
Oh, my Lord.
Okay.
Killer whales.
I don't think so. I don't think so, Tom.
Scientists have offered competing hypotheses. We'll find out what those are.
Uh-huh.
No, we won't.
I'm getting mocked here.
We'll go over each
I love
one.
orcas. Fascinating creatures.
Right now I want to talk about
favorite animal.
I want to talk about
Having a favorite animal as an adult is so lame.
You know you've got one.
Favorite animal.
A giraffe, maybe. They're funny. I like their big necks. Put a few ties on there.
What do we know about giraffes, Chick?
Their necks is too long.
You'll be sitting around the dinner table, and all of a sudden, my 10-year-old will look up at me and, Dad, what's your favorite number? 2. I mean,
You don't have a favorite number?
I do. It's 2. What's your favorite number?
10.
Josh?
Of course, your favorite number is number 2.
Yeah. I didn't think about that. You're
I don't
right.
have a favorite number.
You sure you don't?
Not that I know of. I said it's 69, baby.
Yeah. 69, 420, 666, all the cool ones. Give me the...
My favorite animal. My favorite animal is a puffin.
A puffin?
Those are adorable. Yes.
Those things, they're like penguins, but they look like little cartoons, but
Yes.
they're in real
They look
life.
like little cartoons.
Cheeks are a little puffy.
Ace, you got a favorite number?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I take it back. That was adorable. My favorite animal is the shoebill stork. And if you haven't looked this thing up, it looks like a Muppet. It's a scary, terrifying Muppet.
I do. It's the blue-footed booby. Sorry, Josh. It's not lame to have a favorite animal.
Have you seen the shoebill stork?
That's amazing.
They're incredible.
It's terrifying.
And it leads to referencing one of my favorite cartoons of all time.
Which is?
It's a baby.
The drunk stork delivering the babies.
Everyone wants to have a drink with a stork.
Who came up with that? It's
some alcoholic at Disney.
Someone probably said, this reminds me of Johnson over there. He's always drunk.
What a day. 15 deliveries and 1 to go. Everybody's glad to see the stork. Here, stork, have a drink to the new baby. Have another.
Have another.
Right now, it is the summertime, hence, or ergo, it's time for some great summer food, and HelloFresh fully aware of that. They deliver chef-crafted recipes to your door. They don't just give you the recipes, they give you the food. That's right. And as part of a special program, 16 free meals at HelloFresh.com/BTShow16, and something called free shipping. We'll find out about that in just a second. HelloFresh, how does it work? They do the grocery shopping. That saves you a ton of time. They do the measuring. You just put it together, including their new Fresh and Fit summer menu. Things like calorie smart stuff, protein smart lunches and dinners, even vegan dinners. Get the details at HelloFresh.com/BTShow16. Willie, what have you done in the past?
Y'all, check out the Italian chicken and pepper sandos with potato wedges and garlic sauce. HelloFresh sends you 11 ingredients. Put those together in 6 easy steps. In 35 minutes, you are enjoying this delicious Hall of Fame meal that you made at home with help from HelloFresh.
Take a bite out of something new, something special. It's a great way to help teach the kids how to cook, and it's great for date night, Josh.
Yeah.
This summer. Spend less time meal planning, less time walking around the grocery store trying to find, wait a minute, if the ketchup's over here, where's the salsa? I can't. They've got it all right there in the box. Sign up today. 16 free meals plus free shipping. The code is BTShow16. HelloFresh.com/BTShow16. I'll say it again. HelloFresh.com/BTShow16. Tell them the Bob and Tom Show sent you. Coming up, we have headline, Killer Whales Are Not Our Friends.
No.
We'll find out what's going on with that. Also, I don't know if anybody else saw this. Did you see about these dingoes attacking?
Oh, dingoes.
This is one of my favorite Chick McGee impressions.
Dingoes stole my Bobby.
Well, we'll find out about the reality.
Amazing, Miss Streep. Give her the award.
The dingo attacks coming up. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Text us at 888-26.
Hey, you dog owners like me, listen up. This is something for your big sweetie. It's called Chew Works. Their whole purpose is to provide a safer and healthier way for your dogs to chew.
Has your dog ever scarfed down one of those chew sticks without really chewing?
ChewWorks has a Hold a Chew, which is a very durable, chewable bone made of nylon polymer, and it also features a slot, which will prevent choking and GI blockage.
When dogs can't properly hold the chew stick between their paws anymore, they tend to just swallow it.
Yeah.
With the Hold a Chew, your big sweetie won't be able to swallow the treat till it's been slobbered down to a safer size. Available in 3 sizes, mini, junior, and large. Extra large coming soon.
My dog Leo took to it so quickly, he absolutely enjoyed the heck out of it.
ChewWorks rolled chew sticks are made of 100% collagen.
Some folks love adding collagen to their coffee. It's great for dogs, too. The collagen rolled chew sticks are safer and healthier. ChewWorks collagen rolls are rawhide-free, digestible, and provide joint support and provide for a healthy skin and coat.
And they're made with 100% beef hide collagen, and they're made right here in the USA with no chemicals or preservatives. Cows right out of the Midwest.
Check out chewworks.com today, and your dogs are going to love you for it.
It's for the chewing enthusiast in your life. ChewWorks.com.
Girl, the food was great, the company even better. Why sit here all night long, going on about the weather? I know it's our first date, and good girls gotta wait. But I just turned 83, and you said you're 78. Know what I'm thinking. Let's make love. We're old and we're shrinking. The hour's late. Let's just do it on our first date.
Poop. You can pick your morning radio show, but you can't wipe Bob and Tom on the couch.
Good morning, Bob and Tom Show.
Bonjour, Bob and Tom.
Oh, it's
Pepe Lescrote.
Yeah! Pepe Lescrotum. Good morning,
Hi,
Pepe.
Como allez-vous with you?
Oh, we're fine.
Hi, Pepe. I heard you were talking about my old job.
Your old job was?
Oui, collecting is a non-urine.
Oh,
yeah,
is that your job?
Used in these fertility drugs.
Yes, it was a terrible, terrible job, and I'm glad I no longer do it.
Well, why was it so bad?
Well, you have to go around, collecting the urine. But I just wanted to call to tell you why they had to stop using it.
Why?
Well, it's a terrible, terrible thing. These babies, they were conceived and born with using the non-urine. When they came out, they would not cry when they were spanked.
They wouldn't?
No.
Why?
You had to wrap them across the hands with a ruler.
I see.
Hey, Chick McGee.
Yes, Pepe.
What are the only 3 words you need to know in French?
Oh, I know this one. That's right.
Thank you, Pepe Lescrotum. Au revoir.
You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Don't.
Essential Morning Radio. This is Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7.
When grandfather dies, life will be strange. When grandfather dies, my whole world will change.
When grandfather dies, I'll scream and I'll yell, 'cause I'll be rich as hell.
And then I figured I didn't need to write anything. I actually I have a sexual fantasy associated with the earthquake.
Go.
All right, woke chick up. In my fantasy, I am making love to this woman.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, she feels the earth move beneath her.
Ah, yes.
And then she rolls over on top of me and shields me from debris. Safety first, everybody. Safety first.
All of your listeners saw them. You couldn't miss them. Of course, I'm talking about the Des Moines septuplets.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I know I can't be the only person that was secretly thinking, geez, I hope these kids don't get their mother's teeth. Whoa! She's got a smile like Count Chocula. Tom, she could chew through coaxial cable. Take her 4 hours to eat an ear of corn, I'm telling you. And believe me, Bob, I am delighted people donated baby food and diapers. I'm just hoping a dentist steps up to the plate. We're going to take fertility drugs.
My God.
And we're going to keep all 7 because it's God's will. Bull crap. God's will was for you to have 0. You screwed it up.
Hey, this is Frank Caliendo, and you're listening to Bob.
More stuff.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
They called him the Scissor.
Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, chick.
We got a new album coming out tomorrow.
That's right. Got to promote it.
Under the bed.
It's unbelievable. I don't know what happened. It was been a rough weekend because the enema bag ran out.
Poor Patty goes, you got to promote it.
I'll take your abuse, but we still have to do it.
There's Josh Arnold, who you missed it, Josh, but while you were out of the room, Willie Griswold said that John Hamm is the only interesting person from St. Louis.
Oh,
there's Ace Cosby.
Oh.
There's, I said, Willie Griswold. I'm Chick, and here's Tom.
he's certainly up there.
That's not true. I mean, Greg Warren is interesting.
Sure, yeah.
He's usually our Monday guest, but he has things going on this
I'm
week.
sure you're a fan of Jenna Fisher.
Yeah.
Nikki Glazer.
Yes, yeah.
Emo's
absolutely.
Pizza. I assume Emo is from St. Louis.
And he must be interesting if he made such a fine recipe.
Dr. Ted Drews, I assume, is also from St. Louis.
What about Ludacris? Isn't he from St. Louis?
Nelly.
Yeah. Nelly. Where he at?
Yeah.
That's right.
I'm not familiar with which one is Nelly's hit.
Many, but probably take off. Yeah, it's getting hot in here.
Getting
This is
hot in
big
here.
one.
Take off all your clothes.
I believe the sentiment is it's really hot in here like it was in Texas this weekend.
Take your clothes
Again, deadly heat. Thanks for bringing that up.
It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes.
Getting so hot, I'm gonna take my clothes off.
Oh, this may lead to intercourse.
It certainly could.
Your thoughts?
It's risky business. That's for sure.
Boy, you really know how to woo them, don't you? It may lead to intercourse.
You are really
I need to warn you, this may lead to intercourse.
Trying to be delicate here. We can the horizontal mambo, possibly. Right now, the beginning of a special feature, a new Monday feature, which is called the Ace Cosby Joke of the Hour.
That sexy man with a deep voice.
No one wants this.
I'm trying to teach you something, Josh.
You're right. I apologize. Ace, please enlighten us.
There are alligators out there that can grow up to like 15 feet.
Wow. Yeah, 15 feet.
Most only have 4.
See, 4 feet. They'll have 4 feet.
I like it.
Yeah. Not 15 feet.
Thank you
They
very
walk
much.
in circles at 15 feet.
No,
Because they're
I
only
won't-
8 on one side, 7 on the other.
Now, speaking of plugs, Willie G. Greg Hahn starting Thursday night and running through Sunday night.
I didn't know Michael McDonald was from St. Louis. Is he from St. Louis?
I didn't know that either.
Could I finish the plug?
I'm sorry.
Jesus. Go Bananas, Cincinnati. Greg Hahn and Willie G. Michael McDonald, as far as I know, won't be there. He's out with the Doobie Brothers right now.
You know what you want to do is you want to go down to Cincinnati. You want to stop at the Montgomery Inn, get some ribs, and slide over to the
What's
Go
that
Bananas.
that sauce they have at the Montgomery Inn?
I don't know, but
Barbecue.
It's made from heaven. I know that. Angels make it.
It is essentially a barbecue sauce, but it's like their signature. You dip. They have the onion straws there, I believe. Man, I love that. Right on the river.
Very helpful, Josh. Thank you. We were going to dip our toes into the world of sports again, I believe.
My favorite thing I I caused all this. Way to go, Josh. Good job.
Man.
What have you got over there?
His name is Happy Gilmore, and he'll be golfing for Ball State University in Muncie, Indiana in 2024. Chirp, chirp, indeed. According to reports, the young golfer born Landon James Gilmore.
Well, that doesn't count.
Has had a love of the game since he was old enough to swing a club. The nickname Happy, a reference to the Adam Sandler comedy. Oh, really? Was given to him by a heckler after Gilmore won a long drive competition at age 9.
I have a question.
Happy?
Who's heckling a 9-year-old?
Drunk guy?
Joe Flaherty, if Happy Gilmore is to be believed. Jackass.
He is now 18, and a publication called the Bloomington South Golfer says he has committed to continuing his golfing career as a member of the Ball State men's golf team.
As a subscriber of the Bloomington North Golfer, I will not be reading this article.
He's a graduate of Bloomington South.
One
who
must-
is a golfer.
That's cool.
One must draw a line in the sand.
No, and good for you for having your priorities.
Well, you know how this should have been written, possibly. Now 18, the Bloomington South high school golfer. Just throw high school in there because Bloomington South could mean anything.
Well,
it could be
to the uninitiated.
It could be a tavern. It could be a newspaper. It could be an accent. It could be anyway. The big story, of course, is that Adam Sandler heard all about it.
Oh,
and he tweeted to this Happy.
Adam is such a great guy.
Go get him, Happy. Pulling for you.
Good for you.
Cool.
Good for you, Happy.
Good for you, Happy.
Yeah, Adam is
it's unbelievable.
Renowned for being
What?
incredibly
I said
kind.
good. Yes,
Andy,
he's a wonderful
Wait a minute.
man.
Hang on a second.
Yes.
I'm getting a text. Yeah, the Orcan guy's over here to see if he can get the bug out of Chick's ass.
You stopped it for that. You've said 12,000 times. Good job.
Well, that's cool. So, how long has his nickname been? Well, I guess probably since he started.
Since he was 9. When
we got heckled. Somebody said Happy. Did you not hear it? Did you not hear what I was saying? Did you not listen? Were you waiting to pounce like he is? Shut up.
If you guys don't mind, I'll excuse myself.
By the way, so you missed while you were in the green room. There was something going on about someone who was sick, and they're not dead yet, but it was close.
Oh yeah, I've no doubt. No doubt.
We really missed it.
No.
Oh, he's had a tough time.
Did you hear who's passing away?
Finally. I have not said a word about that.
Can I help?
What about Joy? How do you feel about Joy, John?
Hate it. I love that clip. Anything at all resembling happiness. Couldn't possibly allow it.
Congratulations to Happy. Have a great career.
And Adam Sandler for reaching out. That was really nice of him.
That is nice. Coming up in sports, do you have anything else you're not going to crap all over?
When's the last time you thought, I'm going to go put my high heels on because I feel pretty? Well, that's coming up in sports.
Not really.
Coming up in sports?
Boy, what sport could you play, Kristi, wearing high heels?
I don't know.
Not only play, but set a record.
Chess?
God.
Golf, maybe.
Billiards?
Okay, not a bad answer.
Billiards and high heels?
Yeah, what's...
Wait a minute, you could play chess in high heels. That wouldn't bother anybody.
Darts.
High jump?
But we're considering chess a sport?
In high heels? You can't high jump in high heels.
Jump in a high
Sure, you got an advantage right away.
Yeah.
Break your ankle.
Coming up, Maury Povich in the news.
Why?
And dingoes are attacking people.
Near death.
Biting them in the
Dingoes
ass.
and orcas, watch out.
Yeah, okay.
Vincent Price is from St. Louis.
Yes, of course. My great-grandmother was his nanny.
I don't believe it.
Well, I was told that, and I have no reason to doubt my grandma, Crazy Shirley.
Joe Buck's from St. Louis.
Crazy Shirley.
When we come back, we'll be reviewing many things.
Bert Convey's from St. Louis.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Even though we're not too much to look at, you can also watch the show.
Josh is going to turn around one of your originals.
Josh, just take your phone and do it this way.
I'll turn around.
You're going to hurt your neck. I can just see it now. You'll show up like Ted Kennedy at Mary Jo Kopechne's
Josh,
funeral.
you don't have to.
It's like he's at a movie.
He's going to have the big neck brace on.
Isn't this weird for you? When I
see, now that you say it, now that you've actually turned around, now it's kind of weird, isn't it?
Isn't he new since we were here the last time?
Yes. Yeah.
I don't remember him.
I'm pretty forgettable.
I noticed you wore red so the devil could find you first.
I had no idea that's how it worked.
Yes, either did I.
Okay. What's this tune called? Okay, that seems to be
What
working.
you asked for.
Okay, good. What was that?
Yeah, this is a completely original song, and I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Leonard Skinner, but apparently we resemble the guy. So every time we play this, we're like, "Hey, Leonard Skinner," and we're like, "No, we're the Electric Amish." But you guys want to try it?
Sure.
It goes a little something.
Well, Ronnie wore big hats.
Okay. He did.
I don't know, Ronnie.
That reminds me of one of the other times we were here when that little fella with the gun said he was going to sue us because he was wearing a hat on stage long before we were.
Sadly, that's a true story.
And then he stole a light bulb and left.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Tell you about that later.
Boy, would you look at the time.
When I was working my farm, I headed down to the barn because I was almost done for the night. When I drove a man in a customized van, so I knew he was a man tonight. He said, "Hey there, Jack, with your hat colored black. Got a deal for you. I know you can't read, but there's really no need. I tell you what I'm gonna do." I said, "Pardon me a minute." Well, my knees got weak as he began to speak, and his voice was ringing in my head. He had charts and graphs and colored photographs. I didn't understand a word he said. I said, "Wait a minute, heathen, I'm having trouble breathing. Don't want to barter with you. And though I know it's a sin, won't you tell me again, what all does this contraption do?" He said, "Give me 3 pigs, give me 3 pigs, mister. Give me 3 pigs and a horse. Give me 3 pigs, give me 3 pigs, mister." Shipping and handling not included, of course. Hey, Braver, tell your little Joe to Mary I'm on a jam.
All right. Hey, Mary.
What is it, Carl?
Do you know why Mennonite kids don't take sex education and driver's ed in the same semester?
I have no idea.
I guess it's too difficult for the mule.
Why don't you sing one for me, Carl?
Well, my breath ran away and I began to pray as the man handed me his pen. And though my memory fogs, I know he took my hogs. I never saw them again. Now I sit and cry most every night. But those pigs, they got stolen away. But I'll get even. I'll see that heathen burn come Judgment Day. Now I say, give me 3 pigs, give me 3 pigs, mister. Give my 3 pigs back to me. Give me 3 pigs, give me 3 pigs, mister. Like a piggyback guarantee.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Electric Amish.
All right.
Completely original. Give me 3 pigs. What a classic.
That is
Oh, yes.
quite a show you got there.
Essential morning radio. All day and all night. This This is Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7. 24/7.
It's time once again for people who suck at small talk.
Hey, nice weather we're having today, don't you think?
Yeah, it is rather amazing the cyclical manner in which meteorological trends manifest themselves.
Jeez, sorry I asked.
Join us again next time for people who suck at small talk.
You know you're too high when you're eating cereal naked and your girlfriend tells you to put some clothes on. You realize it's not your girlfriend. It's just a woman on a bus. That's how you know you're too high.
Now, Dwight Slade is our guest. Dwight is a very healthy guy, but you were saying that you had a colonic?
I had a colonic. It's a water skiing accident that you do on purpose.
This is where they fill your lower cavity with...
Why don't you walk me through this?
With water.
No.
Is there an audio component to this as the revealing is taking place?
Like nothing I've ever heard.
Yeah, they play this.
There it goes now.
This magician's on stage, and he invites this guy from the audience and gives him a sledgehammer. The magician says, I want you to hit me in the temple as hard as you can with a sledgehammer. Guy goes, all right. So the magician lays his head down on his block of wood, and this guy hauls back. Bam! Pops this guy in the temple. 10 years later, the magician wakes up out of a coma in the hospital and goes, ta-da!
Good morning, sunshine.
Bob and Tom
25 right here.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Hey.
Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold.
You like Mungo Jerry, chick?
I do.
Mungo
in the
Jerry?
summertime.
Yeah.
There's Ace Cosby. There's Willie Griswold.
They got a jug guy in that band, don't they?
I like the guy. Yeah. I think that's how it starts.
There's a lot of Bobby McFerrin-esque things happening in that song.
A little bit, yeah.
Is that an actual jug, or is it just some guy going,
I don't know.
Hey, let's not have you do that ever again.
You don't.
Yeah, I can't have you turning me on like that. I question so many things.
Is it? It's Mungo Jerry, right? Not Mongo.
Right.
Mongo is the horse, isn't?
Oh, I thought I said
Mongo's
Mungo.
Alex Karras.
Yeah. Mongo only pawn.
In Blazing Saddles.
In Game of Life.
Candy Grand for Mango.
Hey, that was sounded
Wait a second.
He's going,
That was you.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the comes in later. It comes in during the break.
Yeah,
Am I right on? I'm doing the right terms there?
Yeah.
He comes in during the break.
Mungo Jerry. Man, that is not a handsome man.
Thanks, Pat.
Oh, he was like tall and it.
Would you stop it? I can't hear him going, if you're doing it.
Sorry. I get caught up. I'm sorry.
Just let's continue. Mungo Jerry once again in the classic. Okay.
I'm sorry. I didn't
Who lip
laugh.
farted?
It was a mixture of tongue and lip.
Now you realize the vocal's about to start.
Oh, okay.
So you want to hit the pose with one of your silly sound effects? Is that what we're going to do?
Yes.
Here we go.
In the summertime, when the weather is high, you can stretch right up and touch the sky.
You got women on your mind, unless you're gay. And you're probably thinking about the men.
And that's cool.
Nothing wrong with that.
They got hairy holes.
They got hairy holes.
And you said you can enjoy. You got hairy
And it's a little boy.
Hairy Holes.
In the bum this time.
It's, of course, 18.
Harry Holes was actually the jug player in the band Mungo Jerry.
That's right.
Yeah. I'm Harry Holes.
And on the jug, hairy holes.
So, is there a jug in there, or is it just a guy going,
Sounds like a jug.
It's a jug.
Is a jug in there?
Sounds like a jug.
Pat? Okay.
Looks like a jug.
It looks like Mungo Jerry's the name of the band, and the man is Ray Dorset, I believe.
Oh,
I think that's
he is
correct.
a very cranky man, too.
Is he?
Is he the guy, Pat, that made you pay him to play the song?
$1,000, yeah, in London.
What?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
We played this with him, and he was not happy.
Like,
and
so
he wanted money.
You were doing a
afterwards.
show, and you said, "Hey, well, why wouldn't you want to get paid?"
Yeah.
No. He was promoting his. No one got paid to do a radio show.
Oh, I see.
I mean, you guys are all here for nothing.
Yeah, right?
What the hell? You can get paid for this?
Stupid ideas. Does he still have the ridiculously long sideburns?
No, he didn't have the
Those were glorious.
Yeah, what are you talking about, Martin Van Buren? You got crazy sideburns.
I love yours are glorious too.
You love your sideburns.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
You do. You need to grow them longer.
Mungo Jerry is again. This is like a Jethro Tull thing.
Yeah, that's not his name.
There's
Or
no
that's his
one
nickname.
named.
Well, that's not right. Jethro Tull was the drummer. Everybody knows that.
No, that's false. Or there's in Pink Floyd. Which one's Pink? You know,
He's the bassist. Pink Floyd.
Okay, no.
Artemis Pink Floyd.
Now, can we play just a little bit of this? Can you give me just a few seconds of silence? I want to see if I can hear the. Here,
I'll turn my mic off.
Hang on, here we go. Here we go.
Go out and see what you can find. If a daddy's rich, take her out for a meal. If a daddy's poor, just do what you feel.
So you can skip the dinner.
Yeah, there's he's got a lot
That's
of
horrible.
a lot of stereo stuff
Do
in
what
there.
you feel.
Do what you feel.
That's right. If you date a girl and her daddy is poor,
You can do whatever you want.
sky's the limit.
There'll be no dinner for you.
No laws don't apply.
If it feels good, do it. If she screams, do it.
No, Mungo.
Mungo!
You wish your daddy was richer, but he's not so ditcher.
That's almost what he's saying.
We do what
That
we
is
do.
a great song.
It is a great song. A lot going on there when you really sit and listen to it. He's coming.
Play the break where he goes.
Yeah, it sounds like a weird.
Is that in the middle or is that at the beginning?
Yeah, it's right in the middle.
Okay, well, hang on a minute. Wait a minute. Now they're going fishing. What happened? I thought they had women on their mind.
Well, in the summertime, you got it all, baby.
Yeah.
All going on.
Women, fish.
Oh,
Every bets are
recreation,
off.
sports, water sports.
Rob Banks. Here it comes. Here it comes.
Life's for living. That's our philosophy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here, listen.
You know, the great philosophies. The great philosophers.
Oh, sure.
Plato, Socrates, Camus,
talking,
Sartre,
chick.
Kierkegaard.
Mungo.
Eric
Mungo Jerry.
Either one. Here we go. There's serotonin
Stab a
enhancers.
hobo if it's what makes you happy.
Here it comes. Here we go.
Something squirted.
Yeah.
No good.
Oh.
Yeah! So here it comes. Son of a bitch, we gotta go through it again. Only 7 more minutes.
Now, he was about to say something about the women.
When the
Hang on.
women's here or something.
What is it?
Women's here?
Let's see. Coming up right here.
Oh, winter.
Wait a minute. When the winter's here,
Winter,
it's a
winter.
party
Winter's
time.
here.
Yeah.
So he's doing the same thing he's doing in the
indoor
summer.
party.
Oh, I mean, Mungo lives.
Take it indoors. Take it indoors, boys.
That's hard living, my friend.
Okay, well, thank you, Mungo. And what's his
We're
real
not going to
I
get
don't
to
know.
the.
Every time I hear that song, I hate it.
Oh, really? You're not a follow because
I
of
loved
your,
it
because of
before
your
I met him.
experience. That's a shame.
If you'd let it play,
Yes. What's happening next? I forget.
everything stops and he.
It's like he's making a car sound.
It's a
Or
Didn't we just do that?
No. It's a breakdown.
Comes again?
well, it hasn't happened yet.
Happened yet. It's almost over. It's got to happen this time.
This part here? Where they're going into town?
Chick really likes
On a motorcycle.
I like that. That's cool.
Did he do that part live?
Get the bike.
That was another grand.
All this time I thought he was doing it with his mouth. He's not.
No, some kind of
Sound effect.
Sound effect.
You feel cheated?
I feel used and cheap, much like Mungo.
Here we go. So when the weather is high.
I love that song.
They're all hot.
That's very good. Very good. Too.
Yeah, man.
I'm sorry. Is that sports?
Nope.
Oh, sorry.
Hang on. Stupid world record.
Oh, this is, we're told, very interesting.
A serial record breaker from Spain has broken the Guinness World Record for running the fastest 100 meters in high heels.
That can't be easy.
Yeah, and wait till you hear the time in this guy.
Christian Roberto Lopez Rodriguez clocked a time of 12.82.
Man,
to
look
beat
at me.
The previous record of 14.02 seconds and earn him the title.
Pretty lady coming through.
He's 34 years old. His record-breaking run was only 3.24 seconds slower than Usain Bolt's 100-meter sprint.
Wow.
And that's the world record.
That's crazy.
Stiletto high-heeled shoes must be worn while attempting the record.
I think the key to this is once
Running
you
on
get you're started, your heels aren't going to even hit.
No, he's running on his toes.
Yeah.
I think
Okay, yeah.
All of your foot.
If you'll notice, any track spike will only have spikes on the toe. They don't have any spike on the heels. You're not supposed to let your heels hit. A good runner will tell you that.
And if you see this, I mean, this guy should be proud because his heels matched his shorts and his purse.
Oh, isn't that nice? Yeah, right. Lovely purse.
Good for him.
The heels must be at least 2.76 inches high and no more than 0.59 inches wide at the tip. Meaning platform shoes.
Hey, Pat, what's
are
the
not
fastest?
permitted.
What's the fastest one of your dates has run away from you?
They've gotten to the door and ran. So, a second.
Were they holding their heels or wearing them?
Holding.
Kristi, have you ever tried to run in heels?
No, I'm not a good heel wearer.
Oh, really?
No, but
I don't know how
I'm
you,
impressed.
I don't know how you ladies wear heels.
They're horrible. They're very uncomfortable.
I can't have
They're uncomfortable on the arch? What are you working with there? Steep arch? What do you got? Scrunch your toes for me.
Oh, right.
Do it big.
Hey.
And insane.
Just happened.
So take off all your clothes.
I mean, we should expect it of Josh. He is a Saint Lunatic. You know?
Yeah. Lunatic is going to lunatic. He's not paying any attention. Just see how long you can play.
Hi, Tom. Welcome back.
Oh, I'm just reading some good mail over here. What is coming up?
Okay.
I'm a good male.
You're a good male. One of the best.
Cows coming up in sports. Sports, cows, we got it.
All right.
Right.
Look forward to it. Right now, it's quiz time. Kristi Lee, what is your sleep number setting?
45.
That is a softer setting. Mr. McGee, on the other hand, you are
100.
Thank you very much. That means it's a firm mattress, ladies and gentlemen. That's something that the Sleep Number people have perfected is what we call adjustable firmness. You take your mattress home, and then at the touch of a button, you set it where you want it, and either side has its own setting. So she's happy, he's happy, everybody's happy.
Everybody's happy.
And if you're having trouble falling asleep, well, Sleep Number has all kinds of tips for you and all kinds of things that these adjustable firmness beds have besides just adjustable firmness. Some of them can go up at the head. Some of them can heat your feet, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Get the details at the Sleep Number store. Unlock your potential. You're just you. You got to do your thing when it comes to sleeping. Very important to sleep at the next level. So get the best mattress out there. The Sleep Number Queen 2C Smart Bed is just $899. That's a $200 savings happening right now. Special financing is available for a limited time. See the stores for all the details on that. You'll, of course, find the Sleep Number bed exclusively at Sleep Number stores or at sleepnumber.com/BT show. When we come back, another world record. We also have dingo attacks.
Yep.
We have a Jiffy Lube in the news with a kind of a really cool thing that they're doing.
Stir-fried stones.
Yes.
Is it like stone soup? What's going on?
You'll find out.
Find out.
Yeah, okay. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
I don't know, I'm just getting old. I'm not doing this gracefully. I hate technology. I hate any kind of change. Have you seen this commercial for a car where they say the car can actually anticipate when you're going to have a wreck? The car can predict when you're going to, I guess they got some kind of computer on board.
Right.
I thought, if that was really true, as soon as I hand the keys to my son, the damn airbags would go off. You know what I mean? But it's all this technology. Like I'm sure you guys probably have this. I just don't understand if this like MySpace and Facebook.
Oh yeah,
Twitter.
I just don't. I don't understand the concept. Can you imagine being in a mall and going up to a complete stranger and going, "Psst, could I be your friend? Denied bail. That should be denied. And young people out there, I'm not saying I'm right. I know this is old man cranky talk. I really do. But I just don't understand. I see all these young college kids getting tattoos with like Chinese characters on their arm.
Yeah.
You think there's college kids in China getting "Get her done" tattooed on their arms? I find that unlikely, don't you?
That's very possible.
Now, this you don't have to be old or cranky for this to make you mad, but this is making me nuts. Have you noticed how lately when you call these tech support things, in my case, I was calling my credit card, but one of these 1-800 things, we know this has been outsourced for a while, but sure. Remember in the beginning how they try to pretend like they're American?
Oh, yeah.
They'd say, "Oh, my name is Sean." You go, "Yeah, how's the weather in Calcutta today, Sean?" But now they don't even care. Have you noticed that? I mean, I'm serious. I called the other day, and the guy just told me his an Indian name, and when they put me on hold, they're playing Ravi Shankar. You know, they didn't bother to hide it at all, and I was getting so frustrated because, you know, I wasn't getting anything done. I kept saying, "Excuse me, I'm sorry. What was that? Please, excuse me." Could repeat that. And here's what I want you guys to do. It was a lot of fun for me. Maybe we'll start a movement. I started mumbling on purpose like Boomhauer from King of the Hill or Gabby Hayes. I started going, "Yeah, they damn well some make up a thing in there, put someone down on him." He goes, "Excuse me, what?" I said, "Yeah, how do you like it up, Boom? Huh? Try that on for size."
Tell the story again, and I always love the story about when you and Cheryl were playing, and the day that you finally, the day that she quit playing one-on-one against you.
You mean when I finally beat her?
Yes.
This is Reggie's sister, of
a couple
course.
years ago. she wasn't going to play anymore.
Well, when I sent her shot into my mom's rose garden, we started playing horse.
Right.
But you got to remember, Cheryl was always 2 to 3 inches taller as we were growing up. So I started to catch her in height my freshman and sophomore year of high school. So up until that point, Cheryl dominated me. But she dominated everyone, though.
Yeah.
I don't feel so bad.
Didn't she score how many did she score that one night? You scored, what was it?
45.
50. She came in and...
You know, I'm gloating. Because we had played in the away gym. She had played at the home gym. So my dad was with her at their game, and my mom was with me. So we get in the car. Hey, I had my best game ever. 40, 45 points. Strider started. Strider, what did you do tonight? And she looked at my dad and kind of looked down. My dad's like, "Oh, she had a pretty good game." I was like, "Oh, yeah, but I bet it wasn't 40, 45. No, she had a really good game. Well, what's really good? She had 105.
By herself?
I'm like, the team scored 105? No, son. Cheryl scored
105 points.
I
bet that record still stands.
I believe it does. They beat that team 179 to 12.
God.
The point guard, which is still a record, had 39 assists. I mean, it was like crazy numbers.
Here's one of the fattest things I've ever done.
Oh, God.
Somebody once put a sign on my back that said, "This fat is not edible. It is just used for other uses." Is that what you wanted, chick?
Kiwi Rogers is our guest. Kiwi, having just met you, I can guess you're obviously an athlete.
Yeah, I work out a little bit. They have the whole thing where you pump weights and all that stuff.
Yeah.
You got to have that cardiovascular, man.
Mm-hmm.
I was playing basketball the other day. They made me guard the worst dude on the other teams. It was a fat dude wearing thongs. Man. You know standing on the court smoking a cigarette. You know I was in bad shape.
And you couldn't keep up with him.
I couldn't keep up with him. I got involved with that aerobics. Don't like aerobics, man. That's too much like sex.
Aerobics?
Yeah, you sweat, muscles hurt, and then you got a woman up there telling you you're not doing it right.
Hey, fellas, this is Floyd Tucker, the over-the-road trucker. You're listening to Bob and Tom.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick McGee.
There's Josh Arnold.
Chicky.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. Willie Griswold's over there.
Yo, yo.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
If you're just joining us, you missed our tribute to Mungo Jerry.
No, Mungo.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry, what is it?
Not Bungo, Mungo.
M-U-N-G-O, Mungo.
Mungo Jerry. A classic song in the summertime. As we get ready for summer.
Yeah.
The heat's kicking in.
Is it officially summer?
Yes.
Yeah, June 21st.
All right.
So, the big weekend coming up, of course. This is the July 4th weekend. Most people will have next Monday and Tuesday off. What?
Are we off next Monday?
Yeah.
We are?
Oh, yeah.
Now, how do you define you being off?
That's just hurtful.
How does that differ from, say, today?
Don't you listen to that at all?
Take that from him.
How is that not hurtful?
It is, and he knows it. And that's why he does it.
The joy that I get.
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, fellas.
Floyd.
I've enjoyed your hurtful program.
Oh, yeah, you're welcome. I'm so sorry. Just kidding.
You would.
Just kidding, Floyd. Sorry.
Boy, I hate to call in and start kicking up dust, but I have to let it out.
Okay.
You know, it seems to me women are just very well enough being at home, or they always got to go out dancing or go to the fair or take a vacation.
Floyd, you got problems at home with Big D?
Well, she told me last night she wants me to take her out of camping.
Oh, camping's fun, yeah.
Yeah, but it reminds me of the last time I drove through San Francisco. Never seen so many people out camping. You know, it must be some new TikTok trend. And people don't even head out to the woods anymore. They just set up the tents right there off the express.
Oh, yeah, that's a shame.
It's a waste of coal's cash, if you ask me.
Camping right there in the urban
About the
streets.
time we get everything we need to go camping, we could have just stayed in the penthouse at the Red Roof Inn again. No. For us, we need 4 sleeping bags for the 2 of us, 1 for me, and we zip the other 3 together for her on account she can't sleep unless she's wrapped up like a burrito. Of course, you have to deal with the bugs, too.
Yeah. Don't like them.
Every time a mosquito bites me, I'm thinking it's a little booger that's going to give me malaria or full-blown AIDS. I've had my fair share of camping on the ground back in Korea, too, you know.
Oh, you were in Korea camping?
Well, instead of camping, I just bit the bullet, Tom, and rented out the jungle-themed room at the Fanda Suites for us this weekend.
Nice.
And it's about as close to Grayson as you can get when you think about it. Boy, it's still hard to believe Tucker's gone in it, you know. Now Geraldo's leaving the 5, but nobody's got better hair than Hannity.
Very helpful. Thank you, Floyd.
Had a lot going on.
Urban camping.
A lot going on there.
Yeah.
Streets of San Francisco.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Mr. McGee, you were at work over there?
Was I? Stupid. A cow in Nebraska has broken the Guinness World Record for the most tricks performed by a cow in 1 minute.
Oh, look at that.
It's a great video. This cow is so sweet.
The
Does
cow.
he make a card disappear? What kind of tricks?
A cow named Ghost is 4 years old. I'm not sure what kind of cow it is. I've never seen this word before.
Holstein?
Charolais?
Charolais.
Oh.
I don't know. Cow lovers, let me know.
He did, what kind of cow? A total of 10 tricks in 60 seconds.
Is that right?
Here are all the tricks that
Okay.
Ghost performed during her record attempt.
Oh, there she is.
She's a beautiful cow, kind of a light brown.
There's no such thing. But
Now this,
look at that face. She's so sweet.
Oh, the cow was on the right. Okay.
Very nice.
Just mean. It's kind of a very light beige cow.
The cow stay in place. That was one of the tricks.
That doesn't count. That's what cows do.
No, look, see, she got the cow to stay. Look at that.
And now come when called.
Boy, that's quite a cattle prod she's using. Why would she be shocking it like
this
that?
This one is and then self-roping. That's what this is.
She walks through the lasso.
Yeah. Oh, it's not fair the way she's whipping the hell out of it.
Stop it. You're ruining the
And
whole
then spin.
Look at this. My dog couldn't do these tricks.
And Ghost will bow.
Oh, threatening her with a shotgun? This is just awful.
Stand on a pedestal.
Stand on a pedestal, yep.
Does this make you feel guilty enough not to ever eat a cheeseburger?
A fist bump. The cow will do a fist bump.
It did do a fist bump. That was fun. It's nodding now?
A bell touch and a kiss and a head nod.
This is amazing.
Here comes.
And now, what does she do? Oh, she's slathering peanut butter on her breasts? This is disgusting.
I turned the video off. Josh, you're ruining this for the kids.
I made such a great hamburger.
What a sweet cow.
That is a sweet cow.
Oh.
Pretty smart.
Nice.
Chick, your thoughts?
Pass.
Pat, didn't you once date a cow that you told me about could do some tricks?
That is turn some tricks.
Oh, turn tricks. Okay, so sorry.
Date cow. A cow. Boy, the one I'm dating's a real cow. You ever bust like
that? Let me just count the nipples. Oh, no, that's not a cow. Okay. Do you ever tune in Tokyo when you're grabbing the old...
No, I'm a gentleman.
You know,
lick and suck it.
You grip her by the knobs and just a twist.
I heard the word suck.
Tokyo Rose, do something in an accent that's totally inappropriate. Sorry. That's a sweet record. Now, thank you very much, Chick. Does that conclude your...
I don't know why she was beating the cow, though.
She was not beating the cow at all.
That's sports.
It's amazing.
That little button and on the shot collars around her legs. That was mean, too.
This is what you farted for.
There we go. Whatever you do, always be a good sport. Kristi.
About 7.5 million baby shark bath toys are being recalled.
Why?
Thank you for asking. Due to a risk of impalement, laceration, and puncture injuries, Josh.
My goodness.
California-based toy maker Zuru said it's recalling both full-size and mini versions of its robotic baby shark toys that have hard plastic top fins. Several injuries have been reported with Zuru's full-sized Robo Alive Junior Baby Shark Sing and Swim bath toys.
Kids are being dorsaled?
Yes. They've been cut or stabbed by the toys after sitting or falling on them.
Why, Mom? Why?
Well, don't sit on it.
Baby shark, sue, 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 sue.
Baby shark, sue, 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 sue.
Get a lawyer.
Sue, 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 sue.
So if your kid is a spaz and falls on top of one of these things, it gets cut.
Spaz.
Yeah, but don't make fun of the cow.
Wasn't that ruled okay last year after that song?
What song?
What song?
What are you talking about? You got to finish what you're talking about.
Yeah, there was a big thing last year about
baby
we
shark.
We can't continue to keep on filling in your memory. You've got to bring something to the show.
I'll find it. I'll find it.
But
yeah, there was a big stink about it last year.
The song itself or this toy?
No, about using that phrase.
You're a big
about
stink.
using spaz. Yeah, no, you shouldn't say it. Yeah, I think people knew that in '68.
I thought it had come back. You know, like queer came back and was owned by the culture. And
oh, so you're saying there's a group out there going, "We spazzes sure are proud of all we can accomplish."
It's amazing what inner dialogue you have to make whatever comment you're going to make okay.
He can justify himself for sure.
Yeah. And he uses the internet a lot to do it, too. No, it says here all these queers call themselves queer. It's right here. Look at it.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, here we go. Beyonce.
Yep, here we go.
She uses that word?
Beyonce and Lizzo both did.
Yeah, Beyonce used the word spaz in a song. Oh, I hear she goes, I guess she got called out. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Apparently it's still offensive. Sorry.
Yeah.
My point is, if your kid is so uncoordinated, they're falling on top of their baby shark and cutting themselves, maybe it's just Darwin at work.
I don't know about that. Let's not blame the victim here.
I like blaming the victim. I'm sick of everybody blaming everybody else.
The children are the victims here. They're little children.
Okay, well,
accidentally been. It's too sharp.
I played with knives when I was a kid. Only cut off my knuckle once.
Yeah, who thinks that's a good idea? Oh, speaking of, did you find a good Whitland knife?
Yeah, my one of my little girls went to this great wilderness day camp and learned to whittle and got her a knife.
Oh, where'd she go? Deliverance days?
No, it's important for kids to have stuff out.
No, it is. I love that stuff. In fact, I want to commission a whittle.
Did she whittle you something?
She come back unharmed?
Well, right now she's more or less at the phase where you can, whittle a pointy stick. She's not doing Michelangelo's David out of a piece of elm.
Well, let me know when she gets good. I want a Jason Voorhees mask.
Nice.
Yeah, she can do that.
Okay, well, so I'm sorry. So the baby shark thing is being recalled if you've got one for your kids, in case you've forgotten the song. Okay, that's enough. God, that's unbelievable.
That's real good. Real good.
Offensive.
Little Molly.
I wonder if the baby shark thing is cutting the wrists of parents who just have had enough. I'm taking myself out.
I believe a movie is in the works, Tom. So you may have to go.
Couldn't be worse than Spider-Man, as they called it this morning on the radio.
Spider-Man back at number one at the box.
I don't believe a word you're saying about this poor guy that you heard on the way to work. I don't believe
He said Spider-Man and he pronounced Mayo Clinic Mayo.
I don't believe you.
Apparently.
No one knows it's
hasn't
not
been around
Mayo Clinic.
Hasn't been around the bases too many times.
Well, to be fair, though, if you're talking about like a disease and you've never read the word Mayo Clinic, it does seem very silly that it's called the Mayo Clinic.
Seems like somewhere like a burger chef would go, yeah.
When I was a kid, they had the joke in Airplane, the Mayo Clinic, and I thought that was just a joke. I didn't know that the Mayo Clinic was a real place.
Probably one of the finest hospital facilities, along with Johns Hopkins, the Cleveland Clinic.
Isn't it like there's a Dr. Ham on the white phone, and he goes, give me the ham on white, hold the mayo?
Yeah.
The Mayo Clinic's on the other phone. Yeah,
I love it. Hold ham. Ham on line one.
Ham on white, hold the mayo.
Yeah.
More of these newscasters should watch that movie. The perfect, wouldn't you say a perfect movie?
It's a fine comedy. It's one of the finest comedies ever made. Yeah.
It's fine.
Yes.
Let's not throw out the word.
It is. For what it is perfect. Yeah.
There's a boob scene in that. There's hectic, chaos on the plane, and then it shows a pair of breasts. And as a 12-year-old, that pretty much developed my sexual identity from that scene.
It's just pure gratuity.
Yeah. Comedy and boobs. That's your life.
I'm a lucky man, aren't I?
Want to say a special salute this morning?
Family business.
A special salute to whom, Tom?
Let me get this straight here. To Ryan Fauble.
Fauble?
Yeah, what's he up to?
Well, he's
the little Fauble.
We were talking about our favorite twins regarding the NBA draft.
Oh, God.
Brooke Lopez,
and
Robin Lopez.
Ryan's brother,
the
Reese.
Thompson twins.
Wanted us to say hello to them. They're twins, you see.
They're twins.
Can you imagine if I would have stopped the show for that email? They're twins, God.
Well, hello, Ryan. Thank you, Reese.
Yeah. Well, here we are. I guess, yes, it's Ryan and Reese Fauble.
I'm assuming... I don't know if they're fraternal, identical. I'm not quite sure, but they're.
Well, do you think the one brother refers to his genitalia as Reese's Pieces? I would if my name were Reese.
Would you?
Yeah.
What do you call yours now?
Any other twins out there? Send us emails. We're all set, ready to go. It's Twins Day.
What do you now? Are you currently
using my thang?
Are you currently? What is the status of the hairness of your
oh, you know what, I'm due.
You're gonna get waxed pretty soon.
I'm due for a trimming of some kind. So
now, are you still waxing the entire
no, it's been a while.
But are you going to wax it, or are you going to do something?
No, I found some Manscaped clippers that I really recommended. That
do they have some kind of guard so you don't slice the
you can get guards,
tissues?
But this is so good you don't need a guard.
Well, see, the problem with you have to, when you're doing this, you have to pay attention to what you're doing. That would be your problem.
No.
I know.
During COVID, I stopped waxing, and then I found these, and I went, you know what? I think I might I still recommend waxing, but it's, this is good.
Ask your lady to do it for you.
Really?
Would she even answer
when you get back to Earth? Call me. What about the backside?
Yeah,
you obviously you can't use the clippers back there.
You can.
Sure, you can.
Yeah, you can.
You set up a couple of mirrors. How do
they
you
have like a stick on it, don't they? You can get those.
Those are like a selfie stick for the razor.
Yeah, so you can get your back.
No, I meant his butt area.
Oh.
No, I don't set up mirrors. I just Stevie Wonder it. I can.
Do you now?
Yeah, I can just feel back there.
Do you have hair in your butt?
hair in, like if you were to open my cheeks, there's some hair right there.
Yeah.
And then when he's done, he looks in the mirror and he goes, "Isn't she lovely?"
That's right.
Just stares at himself.
That's the Stevie Wonder part of it. I didn't understand until just then.
You know, this is your
false.
Yeah, pardon me.
Signed, shaved, delivered.
Yes.
That's interesting because I know you used to get that area waxed.
Right.
That had to hurt.
Yes.
It does hurt, but the result is wonderful. But I was having trouble with like a week later breaking out, and I couldn't solve that issue. So
you got to moisturize when you go home.
No, dude, I know, and I did everything, and I used like this exfoliator and all this stuff. And
you used an exfoliator. I'm proud of you, buddy.
Oh, thank you very much.
So when you exfoliate your bunghole, do you sing?
Oh, sorry. This was just.
I feel pretty.
This was the pubis.
Oh, sorry.
Not the. Yeah, I didn't exfoliate the bunghole, but I would sing. I feel pretty. Oh, so pretty. Chick is left. He just took his headphones off and walked out.
Chick, if you go home, no one's gonna blame you, man.
He didn't say anything.
Just leave.
Not even a look.
No one says a word.
Now, what do we call it when you storm out of the studio? That's known as.
I know it's known as a zoom out.
A zoom out.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
In honor of the guy who walked out of the show. Okay, well, thanks, Josh.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Give us a full report.
Would you ever like to go waxing with me? I will take it.
Can I just go in? Can I just sit in the room with you? I don't want to see anything. The curtain can be up. I just want to hear.
There is no curtain, so you'll probably see everything.
You know what? Even more fun.
I get real small in there, man. It's
Well,
like.
of course you do.
And actually, I mentioned that to the esthetician. I was like, do you feel bad for me? Like, do you think when I leave here, this is the size? And she goes, no, this happens to everybody. She goes, in fact, I'd be alarmed if it were the opposite.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
If that turns you on.
Right.
Yeah, I will not be waxing.
All right. Well,
thank you very much. Have you ever done that, Kristi?
No, I've never done. I've waxed my eyebrows, but that's it.
Okay. All right. Well,
Not a fan.
Coming up in the world of news, we have an interesting story about something pretty cool that Jiffy Lube is up to.
Cool.
Also, we have a wedding that's something has gone wrong. And I'm not sure how to word this. Sperm in a baggie?
No, thank you.
$3? How much?
We'll find out what that's all about.
Probably plastic, not paper, right?
And,
Oh, it's got it.
and similarly, Maury Povich, and he's always around DNA. Maury Povich news coming up. This is the Bob. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
For a complete copy.
Here we go. Last one.
All right.
You guys! I'm sailing away. Set an open course for the Virgin Sea. 'Cause I've got to be free. Free to face the life that's ahead of me. On board, I'm the captain, so climb aboard. We'll search for tomorrow on every shore, and I'll try. Oh Lord, I'll try. Everybody, here we go, Jimmy. To carry on. Come on, kids, sing with me. Bob and Tom. Yeah. A gathering of angels appeared above my head. They sang to me this song of hope, and this is what they said. They said, come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me. Come on, folks, too high. Come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me. We rock it, come sail away, Jimmy, come sail away with me. Going up the chords now. Come sail away, come sail away, come sail away. La Bamba. Hoy! Yeah!
Let us young.
We're making that up in the
Interesting ending.
Hey, you dog owners like me, listen up. This is something for your big sweetie. It's called Chew Works. Their whole purpose is to provide a safer and healthier way for your dogs to chew.
Has your dog ever scarfed down one of those chew sticks without really chewing?
Chew Works has a Hold-A-Chew, which is a very durable, chewable bone made of nylon polymer, and it also features a slot, which will prevent choking and GI blockage.
When dogs can't properly hold the chew stick between their paws anymore, they tend to just swallow it.
Yeah.
With the Hold-A-Chew, your big sweetie won't be able to swallow the treat till it's been slobbered down to a safer size. Available in 3 sizes, mini, junior, and large. Extra large coming soon.
My dog Leo took to it so quickly, he absolutely enjoyed the heck out of it.
Chew Works rolled chew sticks are made of 100% collagen.
Some folks love adding collagen to their coffee. It's great for dogs, too. The collagen rolled chew sticks are safer and healthier. Chew Works collagen rolls are rawhide-free, digestible, and provide joint support and provide for a healthy skin and coat.
And they're made with 100% beef hide collagen, and they're made right here in the USA with no chemicals or preservatives. Cows right out of the Midwest.
Check out chewworks.com today, and your dogs are going to love you for it.
It's for the chewing enthusiast in your life. Chewworks.com.
For yourself.
Become a Bob and Tom VIP now. Just go to bobandtom.com/VIP.
See, that was worth the wait, wasn't it?
Hi, this is Kostaki Economopoulos, and you are listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
His name is Apollo Johnson, and he's America's #1 astronaut. But he's also a well-endowed ladies' man. Monumental Pictures proudly presents Apollo 13 and a half.
Oh, Apollo, your rocket is so big.
Adult film star Dick Mahogany in his first starring role since Shaft's Lethal Weapon is astronaut Apollo Johnson. And when he's not orbiting the Earth, he's going around the world. Apollo Johnson. He's not just an astronaut. He's a charter member of the 100,000 Mile High Club. And believe me, there's nothing weightless about Apollo 13 and a half.
Oh, Apollo. Now I know why they call it the Johnson Space Center.
He's Apollo Johnson, and not even the shuttle can hold all of his cargo. Look at that load. Apollo 13 and a half from Monumental Pictures, rated PG-13 and a half.
Oh, boy.
Bob and Tom, 24/7.
Comedy via your computer. Bob and Tom 24/7.
This is Bob and Tom, 24/7.
Comedian Dwight Slade. What's bugging you in the world? You mentioned a couple things before.
I'm tired of the roadside memorials. These people were places where people wreck their cars. They erect crosses. You know, it's a nice sentiment, but I don't drive in your graveyard. Don't put your headstones on my freeway. You're bumming me out.
Bravo. Couldn't agree more.
And have you ever seen one of these roadside memorials on a curve, ever?
No. Always on a straight.
Yeah, straight away going to Nebraska. Well, what the hell happened? 3,000 people a day get through here. One guy, maybe it's good he's dead. He could have run into you. You don't know karma. People go, well, it reminds people to slow down. It's for safety. That's not safety. You're driving along. What is that, a wreath, a teddy bear?
I am so there with you. That is brilliant.
And my friend always pointed out, he goes, how come Jews don't wreck their cars? Which is, you know, you wonder. It's true. These Christians, terrible drivers. Jews 10 and 2 going down the road.
And the announcer for the Super Friends, dead on too, by the way. I don't know who that guy was.
Yeah, he was the guy who was after Ted Knight. Ted Knight did the original ones.
Right.
Meanwhile, back at the Hall of Justice, Jackie and Sarah and Monroe, get ready. Aquaman, I want you on the golf course in 5 minutes. Chop, chop.
Hey, Superman, you're going to free bowl of super that hat or what? Talk to the judge.
Hi, this is Bobcat Goldthwait. And
The day coming up.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. All is lost. Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Yep.
Pat Godwin there.
Hey, chick.
What do we got? One song out of you today?
Yes.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi, chick.
There's Ace Cosby. There's Willie Griswold.
Yep.
I'm Chick McGee. Here's Tom Griswold.
Special day,
isn't it?
Not at all.
Very special.
A bonus day for the
using words.
Ace Cosby joke of the day.
He feels lost, and I don't know why. This is his answer. I don't know why.
Here he is with his joke of the day.
Hey, chick.
Yeah.
What do you call baby potatoes?
Spudettes. I don't know.
Tater tots.
Oh, my God.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
Makes sense, sir.
Makes sense.
Funny. Hey, look. What do you want from a joke? It makes sense and it's funny.
There you go. I can't argue with you saying it was funny.
Thank you very much, Jason. I certainly enjoyed that. We have Kristi Lee at the Bob and Tom News Desk. Have we missed anything?
More than 50 people got sick after attending a wedding in Iowa. The bride, Lindsey Graham Humphreys, told the Des Moines Register her new husband got sick the morning after the wedding and that she soon learned of others who were also ill. Eventually, she found 51 people had gotten sick, some for 2 days or more.
Wow.
The probable cause?
Must have been one ugly dress.
They're blaming...
That is hilarious. Poor girl.
Blaming it on the pork tenderloins that were served at the reception.
See, you don't...
Pork tenderloin, oh, a lovely wedding.
I'm guessing it was a cash bar.
Yeah.
Cash bar. Boy, I mean, who says you want to have pork at a wedding? Well, it'll be out in the tent for 3 hours.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be just fine.
Yeah.
You know, the sickness and in health doesn't mean you want to get to that right away. If there's something blue, I blew chow.
My daughter went to a wedding over the weekend and they had food trucks instead of a sit-down meal. That's a great idea.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
I love it. That's
great.
We were at an event last night. Same thing.
Yeah.
Don't you like weddings with stations?
Oh,
Yeah, I like that, too.
Yeah, chick likes them, too. Yeah.
How about a radio station at a wedding? Hey, so that's a nice train on your gown. Speaking of trains, I hear your husband pulled one at a fraternity one.
It sounds like a bad idea.
You're out of control over there. Right?
Sorry.
Brewers in the United Kingdom are lowering the ABV percentage of their beers.
What is that, alcohol per volume?
Yes. It was what is now being called drinkflation. According to the Telegraph, among the beers that have had their alcohol content slashed, Foster's, Spitfire, Old Speckled Hen, and Bishop's Finger.
Sure. I thought something was up when I was drinking a beer, and on the can there was a sticker of Biden pointing saying, I did that. I was like, oh, boy, this is getting out of control.
I have a question.
People buy those stickers and put them up.
I know.
They take the time. Instead of just being upset, they have to show everybody that
And they spend the money that they could be spending on gas.
The phenomenon echoes the
Wait a minute.
shrinkflation.
Wait, could you read the name of the beers again?
Foster's,
Check.
Spitfire,
Okay.
Old Speckled Hen, and Bishop's Finger.
That's the one that Bishop's Finger is. Well, that is
problematic.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, it smells like Bobby.
Oh.
Bobby's the 72-year-old janitor.
Yeah.
Of course.
Actually, that's also problematic.
Yeah, still not great.
Either way, that just seems like a really unfortunate name for
Bishop's Finger.
God.
That is terrible.
It's got to be some inside thing.
Of course.
There was
It's a British thing, I'm sure.
Yes.
Yes.
Hey, British.
Bishop.
So to make to save money, they're putting less booze in the booze.
Yeah. Kind of based on shrinkflation, seen on supermarket shelves. You know, when you buy something and the box is smaller.
Yeah. Oh, it's happening.
But they don't tell you the price stays the
Don't
same.
they just put like more air in the potato chips?
They'll do that. You know what I can't stand is when there's let's say a jar of peanut butter. If you look at the bottom of that,
Not enough in the jar.
What are you talking about?
if you want a second sandwich,
Let the man tell a story.
you look at the bottom of that, and there's that huge dent.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And we know what you're doing.
I'll tell you, no, the biggest scam of any of the, you know this, Kristi, any of the protein powders.
Yes.
No, the protein powder, it's the size of a basketball. You open it up, and the powder comes up like a quarter of the jar.
Yeah.
Every one of them does that.
Yep.
And we're trying to save the environment. What, by making more plastic?
You like finding the scoop in one of those?
Well, now they're
always throw it away.
Scoopless.
Yeah, they don't have the scoops anymore.
I'd be furious.
Right?
You don't have a spoon?
I prefer the scoop.
I like the
it's
scoop.
Pre-measured. It's whatever, it's perfect.
So now you have to
I would think you'd prefer a ladle. Thank you, Ace.
Man. Yes. Thank you, Ace.
Yeah.
For encouraging his bullying of me.
Thank you for being
Protein
you,
powder, I want extra.
Of course, I'm not talking about protein powder.
No, but that is such a scam. Anyone who's ever bought them, you buy this thing is huge, and you open it up, and it's hello down there. That'd be interesting. What product has the most inefficient packaging?
Probably one of those.
Yeah. You raise a good point about peanut butter, John.
Thank you very much.
But I want to get back to the names of these beers.
Sure.
Bishop's Finger does sound like some kind of, missionary position sex move.
I gave her the old Bishop's Finger last night.
Missionary.
We're getting divorced.
Apparently, the bishop didn't tell me to put it there.
One naughty bishop, huh?
Maybe if I'd given her 4 or 5 of those beers, she wouldn't have cared.
Or it sounds like the spin-off from Queen's Gambit.
Yeah.
If you liked Queen's Gambit, be sure to watch Bishop's Finger. That was amusing, wasn't it, Chip? Thank you, yeah. I wasn't swinging for the fences.
No, it made me smile, and I heard myself going, huh.
Yes, that's what I wanted.
Yeah.
Josh the Smiler Arnold.
China's latest food fad involves stir-frying stones.
Does it?
According to CNN, the dish originated in the Chinese province of Hubei, where patrons...
As in Hubei stone fried.
When you've got a driveway, let's go out to the driveway, kid. We'll get some farm-to-table rocks to eat.
You don't eat them. Patrons are supposed to suck on the small rocks to enjoy their rich and spicy flavor. They're meant to spit the rocks out, hence the dish's name, Sudyu, meaning suck and dispose.
Wow.
I knew a girl in high school named that.
So this is in case you run out of your
Maybe I should have said college.
It's too late.
You were in high school, too, with that joke, so we're fine.
Prepared on a teppanyaki-style grill, the rocks can be seasoned with chili oil, garlic sauce, peppers, and other flavors. Videos of people trying stir-fried stones have been circulating on Chinese social media platforms. Can you imagine how hot that would be?
You know that someone's going to inhale one and end up having to Heimlich the rock out of your throat.
This is believed to have date back hundreds of years and passed down for generations by boatsmen through their oral history.
All right.
Why are we just hearing about it then?
So they're just putting seasonings on a rock. Why don't they just put the seasoning on some food?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. It takes all the joy out of eating a cooked bat in Wuhan. If you cook them, you're not as likely to poison the world. It's the bat sushi that took us all out for 3 years.
Still falling for that story, huh?
We'll be right back.
I'm confused here. So they put them on a grill.
Yeah.
They're stones.
Yes.
So they can't. You can't chew them or.
No, you just suck the flavor off and then spit them out.
You can chew them.
we call it unhappy meal.
Where are you?
Well, coming up, Kristi, give me the teaser, please.
Coming up, we have a very interesting way to lower your blood pressure. We have sperm in a bag, and we have the at-home paternity test. Nothing can go wrong there.
Sperm in a bag.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll find out about that. Also, we have pigs in prison and a chef that's a robot. And if we can get to it, we have a really interesting thing about astronauts' breath.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It might come in very handy.
You know what gum, Ace, astronauts chew to help their breath? Orbits. Yes! You kind of stepped on it, and you took my glory. But other than that, no, I'm furious.
You wanted the glory of orbit?
That's right!
Orbit's a gum.
Thank you very much. We'll try to fix everything when we come back. I don't think we can. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. The show is also out there for you on.
Now I know we're gonna try to do the big orchestrated version of Fred at some point.
Are we?
And we doing that now? Okay, so we're getting the.
Are we ready?
The official.
Y'all just tell me. I'll go.
We got the official Fred. Are the Fred singers out there at this point? We have to get some singers out here for this one. This is a song. This is actually the first
Hello, Wendy.
experience that Rodney had with the Bob and Tom Band and Orchestra, and we brought Rodney in and did a recording of this song, which ended up being what the deal that got Rodney his record.
Yeah, I
record
guess.
deal.
I can remember the first time I did the show, and I did like 2 hours of this, and of everything I knew. And then I remember you asking me, well, you got anything else? And then I said, I got this stupid Fred song. And then that was the thing that kind of stuck. And out of all the things, and if I don't sing it, by God, I hear about it too at the shows. You son of a bitch, I drove 400 miles here. You sing the Fred song. Looks like you're going to be doing it a cappella in my pickup truck.
How many of the Fred singers do we have out there? Do we just have Wendy? Because
we have no idea where the Fred singers are. Well,
Okay.
there's one.
Okay.
I'm not sure there is any.
Okay, well, I know I can sing part of the Fred song. I can do it from right in here.
Okay.
You wanna, sure. Fred. Got
That's
it?
right. Very good.
We can all sing. I think we all know this one, so everybody sing their Fred part.
He once shot a man just for snoring. Got out of bed and he shot him dead. Well, his name was, I didn't know what his name was, so we just called him Fred. He was riding across the desert on a horse to another town, looking for a woman in a nightgown. The horse's name was, I didn't know what his name was, so we just called him Fred. Oh, now Fred's riding Fred, Fred's riding Fred, Fred's riding Fred, Fred's riding Fred, Fred's riding Fred. Ha! Well, he got to a town, he met a woman in a nightgown. She was wearing a brown telegram. Well, her name was, I didn't know what her name was. I got you, didn't I, boys? Listen, let's stop for a second. I didn't know what her... You guys want to try that again? I didn't know what her name was. So...
It's like Haywood meets Rodney.
I think I waited a little too long to come in on the end there. All right, hold on. Well, we got...
Didn't know what her name was.
I didn't know what her name was, so we just called her Fred. There we go. Oh, now Fred's riding Fred, Fred's riding Fred, Fred's riding Fred, Fred's riding Fred, Fred's riding Fred. That song was written under the influence of alcohol and a few other things I can't tell you about on the radio. Had you been drinking alcohol at the time of hearing the Fred song, you'd be, well, I should start by saying that alcohol has a tendency to make you think things are actually funnier than what they really are. Had you been drinking alcohol at the time of hearing this Fred song, you'd be laying on the floor right now laughing your ass off. Saying the same thing I'm saying. Why the hell's he singing the Fred song?
Fred! Okay, do the Freddy.
Boy, that was just in pieces.
Hey guys, my dad has a new album out called Under the Bed, and it would really help a lot if you were to check that out, so I can go to college. Please.
I'll get my tweezers.
Oh, it's like a little light switch.
For a second there, I thought you had a third nipple.
I didn't know they could be innies.
Well, this explains your big car.
You don't want to say to a naked guy.
Wow, your boobs are bigger than mine.
Spanning the globe to bring you the constant variety of
Loads of curvy cleavage on display.
the thrill of victory and the agony of defeat.
Don't touch those.
Sorry. The human drama of
Loads of curvy cleavage on display.
this is
The Bob and Tom Show. No shoes, no shirt, no talent.
Lord Coretta's a fine young comedian. Are you a health guy? You run, you look very slender. And
I'm not a big health guy, although I'm healthy. I just had a complete physical, and unfortunately I'm at that age where you get the real intense physical.
No, yeah.
You know, I hope I'm not sharing too much, but the doctor actually stuck a camera in my rectum. It wasn't part of any procedure. He just suspected that his nurse was stealing from him.
Jeff Rothband is our guest. Jeff is a fine comedian.
I actually had to do that once.
What?
Be a pallbearer, and that,
Oh, my
that's
God.
heavy.
Yes,
that's a
it's
heavy
heavy.
job.
Yeah, I actually had to go to a funeral, and I was asked to be a pallbearer, and I always a pallbearer.
Never the corpse.
You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
That's awful.
Awful entertaining. Essential Morning Radio. This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
Okay.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi, Chick.
There's Ace Cosby. Buddy. There's Willie Griswold.
Hey, man.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold. Hello.
Oh, you guys ready?
Now we're ready for these letters.
Yeah, we're ready. Yeah.
I got some letters for you.
know.
Let's see. Here's
Let's hear
one.
from our lovely fans.
Steve writes,
Hi, Steve.
Stevie boy.
if I ever hear Josh Arnold say, open my cheeks ever again, it'll be too soon.
Steve, I was just talking about my butt.
I want to agree with Steve. I believe "open my cheeks" was the phrase that motivated me to stand up and walk out of the room.
Look, I wasn't trying to disgust anyone, but I can see where it did. I apologize.
We were talking about Josh's
good. Go over it again.
Waxing of his behind and his
the full baboon.
Naughty parts. They call it the full baboon?
Yeah. Yep.
Now, you don't do the thing where they whiten it back there, do you?
I've never gotten the whitening.
The so-called anal bleaching?
Yeah, I've never done that. I don't feel as though anybody's really...
Now, can you do that with lemon juice in the sun? Like
sun in?
Yeah.
No. Oh, well, maybe. I'm not going to try. Now, nobody's getting that good a look at it for me to need to whiten it.
Dave, you taste lemony.
Talk about puckering.
Oh.
What is this?
By the way,
citrus?
I have a request for something weird.
Citrus celebration.
As you know, or may not know, Dead and Company on tour, and this is apparently going to be the last go-round of this particular version of the Grateful Dead. Oh, they're always fun. Bob Weir, Mickey Hart,
spin,
and of course the great John Mayer.
Cheese sandwich.
But this was
a John Mayer song.
This was
that's what you'll hear.
This was an interview with a Deadhead camping outside back in the day, and
what?
Our friend Ed Johnson went out to interview a bunch of the campers. I went out there; it was fun. But here's one guy talking about what it's like touring, if you will, not as a member of the Dead, but as a fan. Here we go.
Well, you talk about losing things. I actually lost a car on tour one time.
How did this happen?
Well, I guess I was having so much fun at one show that I forgot I had my own car. And about 3 shows down the road, these friends of mine asked me, "Hey, Raj, where's your car?" Because I got my jacket in your car. And I said, "Oh, I did have a car, didn't I?" So it was probably sitting wherever it was that I abandoned it. But I was having a lot of fun, and car's a small sacrifice if I get into shows.
What a loser.
Right?
Although I understand for a brand new BMW X5, you still can't get into a Taylor Swift show.
No, boy, yeah, that's.
Wow. This car is a small sacrifice. Okay, well.
No, it isn't.
Hope Raj is doing okay out there.
He's dead.
We should all just be glad that guy didn't drive home that night. Okay?
True.
He would have thought the highway was Mario Kart.
Okay. Well, we now turn to Kristi Lee as we continue our tribute to twins. Is that correct?
That's right. I had a couple of emails from a twin, but I lost.
Our twin butte? That doesn't work.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
You lost your emails?
I lost it. John and Jason, I think, were twins. They're the first ones checking in.
Oh, okay.
Josh Stevens and his identical twin brother, Jeremy.
All right.
We are twins. Have a great day.
That's a good update.
It says.
How many identical twins have the thing where they both start with the same letter?
Almost all of them.
Oh,
Is that a thing for twins?
Sure.
I think it might be a thing. Yeah.
And they have the annual twin convention in Twinsburg, Ohio.
Twinsburg, Ohio. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Fun.
Okay. But we need to move over this way to Kristi Lee at the news desk. What's happening over there?
Josh.
Yes,
do you have
ma'am.
wind chimes?
I don't.
Hate
I love them.
wind
I'm
chimes.
shocked that I don't have them.
My wind chimes.
Wind chimes.
In fact, I had to get a new one because mine broke in the wind.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened to them. Yeah.
Hey, it wasn't me with the scissors. No.
A so-called sound healer says lowering your blood.
Sound healers are important, Tom. I know you're going to want to scoff at this.
Yeah, of course he is. You can lower your blood pressure by listening to wind chimes.
That's right.
Ms. Tia
Well,
Harris.
sure, if you're sitting on a porch in a beautiful, tranquil area,
Well, that
sipping
helps.
on a
All your bills are paid.
nice beverage, your bills are paid, your life is great. Yeah, that's going to be soothing.
Ms. Tia Harris, a former school teacher, claims she cured her burnout, insomnia, and depression simply by listening to bells and meditating.
And taking a very high-powered pharmaceutical.
A 43-year-old now
look,
uses...
more Thorazine.
Boy, she is really going for the good
There's
stuff.
nothing that makes me angrier. Okay, the biggest thing that makes me angry is the sound of wind chimes.
Are you serious?
I can't stand them. I can't stand
love
them.
I wonder what happened.
I don't know. I must have been beaten under a set of them or something. I don't know.
The 43-year-old uses sound therapy now to help others improve their health and
Sure,
well-being.
she does. Uh-huh.
She said, and I quote,
Why don't you just go away?
Worked with a member of a secondary school staff with high blood pressure. Now, her heart and blood pressure had reduced in the last test thanks to listening
From the
to her
sound
wind chime.
of wind chimes.
Really?
Well, thank you for your insight there, ma'am, and your hard work.
Before you try that, you may want to check in with a medical professional.
This is alternative medicine.
There's some very fine pharmaceuticals to help you with your blood pressure.
No, not everything's answered with a pill.
Yeah, well, that is.
That's
If
one
you
of them, yeah.
talk to any qualified physician,
Stroke
I
out.
mean, I'm sure maybe proper diet and relaxation would help, but I think if you're, I don't know, on the porch of a Cracker Barrel with wind chimes, if you've just eaten a big load of pork.
So you're
What's
saying
wrong with Cracker
that it's
Barrel?
not the wind chimes, it's the location of the wind chimes?
I think it's this combination of factors.
Imagine if you were having a heart attack and somebody went, I'll grab the kit, and they came over and they opened up a box and pulled wind chimes out.
Yeah.
Well, I'm dead.
Well, here we go.
I love my
Wind chimes, of course, famous in what great movie?
Twister?
What?
Yeah.
Wind chimes are an integral part of a very, very good movie.
If it's Twister, you're wrong.
Yeah,
on
I
both
know.
counts.
I was just being silly.
Oh, no,
there are wind chimes in Twister.
Yeah, it was a big deal.
Body Heat. Remember that with William Hurt and Kathleen Turner?
I don't remember it being like a plot point.
Yeah, because remember
I
he
don't
goes.
remember it being a very good movie.
Yeah, he comes back and she says she's talking about the wind chime, so he goes to her house, the mansion on the water,
right.
the ocean, and then he takes the chair and heaves it through the glass.
Oh,
Remember?
What's that have to do with wind chimes?
Because you came to hear the chimes. That's the if you
So really, I came to-
if you were paying attention, I
came to be wrapped up by those legs, Kathleen. That's really what he was saying.
That's a great scene.
Sexy film.
Oh,
very
great music. That's the guy. The guy that did that music is John Barry, the guy that did all the great James Bond stuff.
Isn't that cool, Kristi?
Very cool. Maybe I'll watch that today.
Body Heat.
Good luck
Body
with that.
Heat.
Watch it with your new man.
Oh, did you end up watching Field of Dreams?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Not yet. We're going to have my nephew and his wife over.
Did you and your husband end up watching Face Invaders 7? Because I'd like it back.
Not yet.
All right.
Well,
Maury Povich is launching a home paternity test kit
Classy.
called The Results Are In.
Oh, boy.
The former TV host, who was famous, of course, for announcing the results of paternity tests on The Maury
You're
Povich
doing
Show,
important work there, Maury.
is offering the testing kits that will include materials and instructions for how to take a DNA sample. Povich told TMZ samples are then sent directly to the DNA Diagnostics Center, the same lab that did the testing for his show. The company promises results in 2 to 3 business days with 99.99% accuracy rate.
Not 100%.
Nope. Can't be trusted.
So here's a
Not my baby.
good gift for next Father's Day.
No paternity test kit.
Paternity test kit.
Do they take your hair? Do you spit in a tube? What is it?
Q-tip your mouth.
Wait a
I don't
minute.
know. What?
What do you do, Pat?
Probably Q-tip the mouth.
Yeah.
Simple.
Scrape away, slough away some cells.
Some of the epithelials, if you will.
Yep.
Nice word.
So you got to
I learned it from
you
CSI.
have to do that to the baby, right?
Both, right?
I would
I
You
would
need
think.
DNA from both.
presumably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A piece of hair.
Okay. Now, this home paternity kit from Maury Povich, does it come with an audience of 200 people? Because that's what makes it fun, right?
Nothing makes it fun.
Yeah.
I've never cared for those shows. Exploitative,
I hate it.
gross.
People fighting on set is awful.
I think it comes with a black eye and a scratch-off ticket.
That's a black eye, he said.
That's what he said.
Yes. I mean, we are talking Maury.
A
So
black eye.
yes, yeah.
A scratch-off ticket.
Hey, Josh.
Yeah.
Aren't you getting some projects around the house started?
You know it, man. You guys know I had a lot of success with Angie.com when it came to my chimney and fireplace work that I needed done.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Angie has made it easier than ever to connect with skilled professionals to get all your home projects done well. Look, if you own a home and you know how much work it can take, you don't want to do it yourself. You don't even know where to start. Whether it's everyday maintenance and repairs or making dream projects a reality, it can be hard just to know where to start, as I said. But now, all you need to do is Angie that. That's right, Angie that. Find a skilled local pro who will deliver the quality and expertise you need. I'm Angieing that when it comes to a tree that's causing a bit of a problem in my backyard. Let me tell you about it. Gigantic branch fell inches from my shed and about 100 feet from some playing children.
Oh.
So that's no good. So I have to have that tree removed, and Angie is helping me out with that. Angie has over 20 years of home service experience, and they've combined it with new tools to simplify the whole process. Bring them your project online or with the Angie app. You'll answer a few questions, and Angie can handle the rest from start to finish. Or Angie can help you compare quotes from multiple pros and connect instantly, which means you can take care of just about any home project in merely a few taps. Because when it comes to getting the most out of your home, you can do this when you Angie that. That's right. And then you can tell your friends, hey, I did that. You did? Yeah, I Angied that. Download the free Angie mobile app today or visit Angie.com. That's ANGI.com. Everything you need to get done around your house can be done when you Angie that.
All right. Thank you very much, Josh. Got a nice letter here from Chad in Cincinnati. Already got my tickets for Greg Hahn and Willie G at Go Bananas this Friday night. You guys are doing it Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Where do you get tickets?
Yes, sir. You can go to my Instagram. That's willie.griswold, or go to gobananascomedy.com.
All right. Coming right back. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, everybody. This is Jimmy Pardo. You recognize.
Now, what's this next tune?
Well, this is a love song, baby. You know when you love somebody, but you don't get it back. It's about a girl that did not return her. She already had another love. And it's actually a song about that other love of hers. I can't stop thinking about her, baby. Here we go.
juggling act. Tricks on the hook, balls in the air. She spends a lot of time with Peter, and Willie's always up for it. Richard is so smooth and slick, but she loves Dick. Oh, yes, she does. She loves Dick. She can't get enough. She loves Dick. So many men, so little time. But there's only one that's fixing her mind. A fix that she can't quit no matter what she does. An affliction, addiction that she loves. She spends a lot of time with Peter, and Willie's always up for it. But Richard is so smooth and slick. She loves Dick. Oh, yes, she does. She loves Dick. She can't get enough. She loves Dick. Hey! If you listen to her talk, you think Richard was a cock of the walk. He's good to the last drop. She can't stop, she can't stop. If you listen to her talk, you think Richard was a cock of the walk. He's good to the last drop. She can't stop, she can't stop. She spends a lot of time with Peter, and Willie's always up for it. But Richard is so smooth and slick. She loves Dick. Oh, yes, she does. She loves Dick. She can't get enough. She loves Dick. Oh, yes, she does. She loves Dick. She can't get enough. She loves Dick.
Yeah. Woo. Oh.
Morning laughter just might be the best medicine.
No matter how hard I try, can't keep my hands off my face.
Bob and Tom 24/7. Bob and Tom 24/7.
My tooth bothering me, Tom. My mouth is hurting. Tom.
Your face is killing me.
Good morning and welcome to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Hello. Classics.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, chick.
He's got an album coming out tomorrow. I guess it's music. I've never heard him do a song. There's Josh Arnold over there.
Hi, chick.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. There's Willie Griswold.
What up, man?
I'm Chick McGee. And here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much. Pat, let's get another song out of you in just a few minutes. Why don't you pick one of the ones from the album? I'll give you a second to get organized over there. That would be some. Well, if I don't, it'll just be.
No, I'm laughing at Pat's reaction.
Yes.
No, it'll be like trying to go out to dinner. Where do you want to go? I don't know. Well, no, I'd like to go to your favorite place. I don't know what. No, you pick.
It's true. It's all true.
You guys are friends, right?
Yeah, no. I'm just saying, it's one of those things. Even my 10-year-old daughter, what's your favorite place to eat? I don't know.
Yes, but Pat is also part. He's also so when he picks a song, you could always give him the old. Oh, this is what you went with.
Yeah, perhaps. Perhaps you might be playing a role in this problem that you're having with people.
So he's a little nervous.
So maybe your 10-year-old's a little nervous to say, I want to have a hot dog, Daddy, or whatever. And
it's fine.
Is it? Mm-hmm. And that's exactly what you would say. Okay, let's go have a hot dog.
To Chipotle yesterday, by the way.
The way you say that.
By the way, if you work there, you might want to have your app work. It would be really helpful if a major corporation could get their app.
You got a burrito in 10 minutes. Stop complaining.
And a pretty good one, if I remember.
Yeah.
Those are tasty.
They're fine.
Nobody has more problems with apps than you.
Well, sorry.
$10, you called it into a Chipotle in Colorado.
So you're saying
There's somebody now.
My burrito is in Boulder, Colorado.
They're standing there. Tom, waiting for you to show up.
Couldn't close until somebody picked Tom.
I did that recently. Ordered like 10 pizzas for a party and ordered them from Kokomo. Check local listings when it was like, that's what, 2-hour drive or something.
Quite a ways.
Christy, I called a when I was living in Colorado, I called a Domino's in Indiana. They were both off I-70. They were both next to a city called Avon. It took me and the guy 20 minutes to figure out. I go, are you north or 5 of 70? He goes, I'm north. And I go, can you see the mountains? And he goes, what the hell are you talking about?
Wow. The mountains. What if there was a bar called The Mountains up the street?
I'm looking at it right now.
I can see the mountains. Can you see the mountains?
Let's see. Got a nice letter here.
Oh, read it.
Well, I was talking about dumb packaging.
What?
Over the weekend, I got another pair of scissors. Because as you know, I moved.
Oh, big doings.
So I can't find any of my stuff.
Josh, did you hear?
He got new scissors.
Tom, over the weekend, got another pair of new scissors.
All right.
Wow.
Sometimes you need new scissors.
Yeah. It's packaging. You can't open anything, right?
I needed a pair of scissors.
To get open the pair of scissors.
I almost cut my thumb off trying to open them. Scissors were packed in plastic, you see. Pat, we've been stalling long enough. Do you have a song you want to play from your album that's coming out tomorrow?
Sure. Absolutely. I would do.
So what do you?
He reached around and picked.
I thought you guys were going to do a couple.
Wasn't I clearly stalling, waiting for him? I said,
you guys were
pick your favorite song.
I picked up on that.
And there's someone sitting there in a parking lot right now. I'm going to go into the office in just a second. I'm waiting for Pat's song.
A song.
Well, I'm a little down because it already got reviewed. It got great reviews, but one guy, a local guy here in town, said that my song "Depressed," which is very personal, sounded Dylan-esque. And I was like, Dylan-esque? I didn't see that connection. I'll do that song for you. This is one of my favorites.
Okay. You can start at each time.
Yeah, Pat, you get
exactly what I would have
Well, I felt sorry for myself. I was so depressed. And I used to eat too much late at night, anxious and stressed. Oh, and I drank a lot, shot after shot. Oh, so depressed. Well, I was puffy and hungover. I need a little hair of the dog. I was such a shaking mess. Oh, speaking of hair, let's face it, my hairline had recessed. I was bald bald, fat, and drunk, and I'd sunk so low I was depressed. Then my wife left me. She said I was just too gloomy, and I'd pay her alimony. She was gonna sue me. When I was broke, bald, fat, drunk, and all alone, I picked up a phone and called a therapist. They put me on Prozac, Paxil, Zoloft, Wellbutrin, and Xanax. Then they told me there might be some sexual side effects. Now I'm impotent, broke, bald, fat, and all alone. 50 years old, living in the basement of my mama's home. Like a complete unknown. It's no wonder I'm so depressed. Thank you.
A lot of truth in that story, except the part about you being 50.
I wrote it when I was 50.
That's your best friend.
Yeah. You got to get better friends.
When some people are tired, they turn to medication. Some people use caffeine to wake up. When you're tired, you are just so mean. And I would say something, but it genuinely cheers you up.
Sorry.
He's fueled by hate.
He is. He eats it like candy. I'm feeling down. This will pick me up.
As he punches an old woman in the neck.
Having a bad day, he's a homeless guy and skips away.
Hey, come here, sad fat ass. Come here.
Sad fat ass.
It's funnier to hit him in the jaw with a bat.
Pat, is that on your new? Is that on the album that comes out tomorrow?
Yes, sir.
Available anywhere albums are available?
Yep, digital stores, all kind of stuff. Yeah.
Oh, thank you very
What's
much.
it called?
Under the Bed.
Okay,
Under the Bed downtown.
Well, how did you come up with the title?
Under the Bed appears in 2 songs in the lyrics, and I gave Tom a list of 10
good
things.
podcast, guys. What else do we have?
Thank you. Now we have. Now, Pat.
I didn't even finish my sentence.
We have a story coming up. I want you to be prepared.
Okay.
I'm prepared over here, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, I got you.
Okay. Kristi, you have the story about the sperms.
A Virginia woman says she tried to conceive a baby with her incarcerated fiancé. He had sent her his sperm in a plastic sandwich bag from behind bars.
He's a killer, but he'll be a good dad.
You don't know that. The TikToker named Nisha revealed the story in a viral video, which has clocked up more than 5 million views. Her fiancé, Twino, or Twino, whichever, is locked up for unidentified offenses and is set to be released within a year. But the couple decided to try and conceive, quote, for fun. By the way, the experiment did not work.
You got that load?
Twino.
I'm going to need that load.
So I presumably, I don't know, how would you pass the seed along?
In a baggie.
I know, but I mean...
He put it in my hand, I shoved it in my cooter.
You know when you make a cake and you have to put frosting on it, and then you put it in a bag, and then you cut the tip off?
Yeah.
Like
sure.
that. You just pipe it in there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that's what, well, I'm sure he shoots a turkey baster like everybody.
No, I mean, how did he get the sperm to her?
Put it in the mail.
It's got to be fresh. You can't...
I don't
Maybe
know.
they can hand some things back and forth. Maybe
there was a visit and he...
How long do you think it takes to mail something?
Yeah, but sperm can't live on
how long
it has to be
How long
right
does
away.
sperm live? An hour or two at the most, I would
about an
think.
hour.
It's got to stay at a certain temperature. I know that much.
Pretty sure it's 60 days.
Yeah.
Oh.
60 days.
And it can live on toilet seat.
That's on a toilet seat. Wow, so the sperm in a baggie.
Yeah.
Sperm in a baggie.
If she has a baby, it'll be a hefty baby.
Hopefully not wimpy, but hefty.
No, that's not the only sperm story.
I hope it was a Ziploc bag.
Pat, I understand you have a sperm tribute here.
Yeah, that physician and all that. I don't know. I had a mouth stroke. that physician.
I don't blame Pat. He's surprised. Tom's calling on him again.
I know.
I'd be surprised.
I enjoy calling on Pat. I think it's we have to.
calling on Pat.
This isn't a social visit.
This is the doctor that got in all that trouble, right?
Yeah, Pat has an album coming out tomorrow.
Oh, what's it called?
It's called Under the Bed.
Under the Bed.
Yeah. And we had an interesting story earlier in the year. There have been a few of these. This one, I guess it was kind of sad, at least for the one guy.
Why'd he die?
Yeah, both of them did. They were in a quote-unquote, I guess it was like an experimental aircraft.
That guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
And this controversial doctor, he was a fertility doctor, and he'd been accused of using his own seed, if you will, on a number of his patients. Which is this has happened a few times in the news, where the fertility guys, instead of using the donated sperm, they use their own.
I'll father the world.
Yeah,
that's
some kind of weird ego thing. But in this case, the guy was in a experimental aircraft, and boy, the scary part of this thing is the airplane fell apart.
Yikes!
It was, quote, a hand-built airplane, and I guess both wings fell off.
That's bad.
You need those.
But, quote, let me read this. Wow, this is really scary. This is from the Associated Press. It reads as follows. The fuselage continued west for another 1,500 yards.
Missiling to the ground.
Man. That inertia will carry you for a bit, won't it?
Yeah.
Wow. Anyway, I'm sure he said, looked at the guys he was going to, hey, you tightened the wings, right? But this is a song about that guy?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. You going to perform it?
You have to start it.
Okay.
You did know that, right?
Yeah, I know.
All right, don't blame it on me.
Fully aware of that. Here it
What
is.
a duo. I told the sperm doctor I want to have a kid. I saw the sperm doctor remove a test tube lid. Sperm doctor turned around and this is what he did. He went, yeah. Wanna bang, bang. Now you owe me $5,000. That is so silly.
Boy, I love that, Pat. Thank you. I hope it didn't spoil the momentum.
No.
Chick, did you enjoy that?
I loved it.
Here's Pat with a song, and then
he didn't.
Tom goes, are you going to perform it?
You charge of
You start.
No, I got so caught up in the setup, I forgot that I had to hit the button.
Well, remember, the setup is more important than what's coming.
Oh, sure.
You've taught us that.
No, I learned that from Ace.
I don't. Okay.
Remember the name of the pilot of that plane?
No.
H.J. Cooper.
Because, yes.
And Jay. We're doing a special tribute today to the world of jokes.
We are.
Yeah.
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Hey, why did the cowboy get a wiener dog?
Why?
He wanted to get a long little doggy.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
It's very old.
Very old.
Very.
Get a long little doggy.
Yeah,
Is that a song, Get Along Little Doggy?
Sure, yeah.
How does it go, Pat?
Little country song. Get along the doggy.
Well, I know that
Doggy,
part.
doggy,
What's the
doggy.
rest of it?
That's how it goes. That's all I know.
See, now you can't remember what the song. You're lashing out at people.
Throwing it to me.
Pat just said that's a song.
Yeah, well, part of it I remember. Get along.
Not a very popular song, apparently. We know the words.
Sung by Roy
in the
Rogers.
summertime.
Would you guys watch the Tom and Pat eat lunch show where it's just half an hour, we just argue, them having lunch and just talking or whatever?
No.
Or what would we like to see them do? Put together a piece of furniture?
Oh.
I could do that.
Furniture is too, but let's just go Lego set. Let's make it smaller. I don't need any to lose
wouldn't
tools.
last a half hour.
Either way, they're fighting.
Drive somewhere without GPS?
We've done
That'd be bad. That would be rough.
Just go, hey, you need to get to this mall and just.
First off, I would be driving. I've driven with Pat.
I drove you back from Dayton. You were fine. You were asleep, but you were fine.
Okay, now let's move forward here. We have Kristi Lee at the Bob and Tom News Desk. What have we missed?
Jiffy Lube in the news today. They and the Good Humor people are teaming up.
Oh, this
to
sounds
offer
like a good idea.
free maintenance to ice cream trucks this summer.
Oh, this is terrifying.
Any ice cream truck that meets the Jiffy Lube vehicle qualifications.
It's like what David Lynch falls asleep to.
I like to see the children when I drive around.
Okay, how about this one?
So much spirit in their eyes.
They can apply for
a psychopath. They can apply for what?
Ice cream trucks can apply for a complimentary maintenance voucher that can be used at participating Jiffy Lube locations while supplies last. Tracy Shepard Rashkin, Good Humor Senior Brand Manager, said, quote, ice cream truck drivers have always been there to spread joy to us, and we're honored to have the chance to return the favor.
That's kind of fun. Who doesn't like a great ice cream truck? Now, Josh, was this, as I recall, something in your childhood that you didn't look forward to?
I believe every child looked forward to the ice cream truck. Sometimes we didn't because we didn't always have the money for it. So we would sit on the porch and watch the neighbors enjoy their
Are you happy now?
treats.
You're right, Willie. He's miserable and lost. And
other times we were able to get some.
What was your go-to selection?
I'm a drumstick.
Me too. Me too.
Why would you get the drum? They have the drumstick at the grocery store.
They didn't back then.
They didn't back
We
then.
didn't.
Oh, really?
We couldn't.
No.
Man, I was lucky I grew up in my generation.
Those were
man.
a real treat.
There were only like, I think.
What is it again? The monkey.
That's right. The one time we were talking about ice cream.
Yeah.
Ice cream truck songs, and that was a quote from our last conversation.
What did the monkeys do? What you thought the lyrics were to Pop Goes the Weasel.
Oh, what is it again?
Okay.
What is it? What is it again? The monkey. Just slipped of my tongue.
What
it was, yeah.
What did you say there?
Oh, he said it.
Oh, the big one?
Yeah.
Way to go, Pop. Look at you.
Sorry about that.
I think when we were kids, you could get ice cream sandwiches, popsicles, fudgesicles.
Yeah, those push-ups.
Push-up.
Remember the push-up?
No, I mean at the grocery store. Like
okay.
Not at the. So the ice cream man was a big deal because he had a lot more selection.
Did you ever get the push-up? It looks like a toilet paper inner sleeve, and then there's a stick in it. And
those were delicious.
Like orange sherbet.
Yeah.
Here's more.
They were like
Here's
a dream set.
Funny little song about a monkey and a weasel. All around the cobbler's bench, the monkey fought the weasel. He thought 'twas all in fun. Pop goes the weasel. A penny for a spool of thread, a penny for an easel.
This is what's going on in Tom's head. Those girls singing.
Pop goes the weasel.
I think that's the way the money goes. Pop goes the weasel.
I see. Well,
now, didn't you guys have ice cream cones on your Mr. Softy? Ours was Mr. Softy.
Yeah.
Well,
you
the
could get
Mr.
ice cream
Softy
cones.
truck had that, but
we could not.
But we had the traditional.
They were all prepackaged and.
Got to be tired being a Mr. Softy driver, getting home to the wife. Well, hey, Mr. Softy.
Boy.
You know, not everybody.
Your name is your destiny, huh?
Sometimes your destiny is your.
Your drumstick soggy again. She smokes a lot of cigars. Yeah.
Well, so once again, Jiffy Lube will provide any ice cream truck with a free lube.
Yeah, if they meet the
How about
qualifications, yes.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Cool. Check your fluids. Hey, you're low on caramel, chocolate syrup, and you need a new air filter.
You always need a new air filter.
Yeah, that's it.
Keep it clean.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
well,
yeah.
right now, I hope you get to enjoy an ice cream truck sometime this summer. It's always a blast.
Yes.
It's quiz time. Kristi Lee, what is your sleep number setting, please?
45.
That, once again, is a less than firm mattress, but that's your choice, your sleep number setting, whereas, Mr. McGee, your sleep number setting is what?
100, a firm mattress, Tom.
That's right. Well, this is called the adjustable firmness. It's so simple. It's a simple idea, brilliantly executed by the folks at the Sleep Number Bed Corporation. Sleep Number Beds. I know, I love mine. I've had it for 19 years. And if you're having trouble falling asleep, Sleep Number has lots of suggestions for you. And the bed is only part of the whole system of getting a proper amount of sleep. We call it sleeping at the next level. Unlock your potential with a smart bed that can perform as well as you do. And right now, the Sleep Number Queen C2 smart bed is just $8.99. You'll save $200. Plus, for a limited time, there is special financing available. You can get all the information about that financing if you see the store. Get all the details at the store. And that, of course, is a Sleep Number store, the only place you'll find the Sleep Number bed. And also, to find one, you just go to sleepnumber.com/BT show. Get some tips on getting a great night's sleep. And, of course, the adjustable bed is adjustable on either side at any time, so everybody's happy, even if you have a different firmness setting in mind. Sleepnumber.com/BT show. Coming up, the Orcas and the Dingoes are attacking humanity. We'll find out. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got some.
Hey man, it's Donnie Baker. Guess what? I saved up some money and bought this new badass spy camera. I swear to God I did. Check this thing out. Yep, this is where it happens, a Bob and Tom studio. Oh, perfect. Don't even look like they're busy.
Everything's good today.
Hey, guys, I got a question. Excuse me. Hey, what's happening?
What are you doing here?
Donnie Baker.
Well,
Donnie, we're working here.
Yeah, well, I'm working too, because the fact remains I ain't going to just keep calling into you guys without a pay raise. I need a pay raise, and I want a better parking spot.
Employee, you moron.
Okay, well, I'm not taking less than what I'm asking for. I swear to
getting anything.
Well, but I won't settle for that. I want to pay it.
We'll multiply that by 2.
I'll call FICA. Okay, if you're going to times it by...
Go right ahead. Will you just get out of here? You don't even work here.
Well, okay, how about some Bon Jovi tickets? Angel Skinner loves John Bon Jovi.
Sure, you've got Bon Jovi tickets, absolutely. We'll get one for Angel.
Parking pass?
She'll get to go with Jay Baker to see the show.
Ah, okay. Those are great seats.
Tell her to bring extra pants.
I gotta go.
Oh, man.
Hey, you dog owners like me, listen up. This is something for your big sweetie. It's called Chew Works. Their whole purpose is to provide a safer and healthier way for your dogs to chew.
Has your dog ever scarfed down one of those chew sticks without really chewing?
Chew Works has a Hold a Chew, which is a very durable, chewable bone made of nylon polymer, and it also features a slot, which will prevent choking and GI blockage.
When dogs can't properly hold the chew stick between their paws anymore, they tend to just swallow it.
Yeah.
With the Hold a Chew, your big sweetie won't be able to swallow the treat till it's been slobbered down to a safer size. Available in 3 sizes, mini, junior, and large. Extra large coming soon.
My dog Leo took to it so quickly, he absolutely enjoyed the heck out of it.
Chew Works rolled chew sticks are made of 100% collagen.
Some folks love adding collagen to their coffee. It's great for dogs, too. The collagen rolled chew sticks are safer and healthier. Chew Works collagen rolls are rawhide-free, digestible, and provide joint support and provide for a healthy skin and coat.
And they're made with 100% beef hide collagen, and they're made right here in the USA with no chemicals or preservatives. Cows right out of the Midwest.
Check out chewworks.com today, and your dogs are going to love you for it.
It's for the chewing enthusiast in your life. Chewworks.com.
Hey man, it's Donnie Baker. Guess what? I saved up some money and bought this new badass spy camera. I swear to God I did. Check out this bad boy. See, I've got some Velcro here that I can put it right on my tap-out cap. Keep it right here on the side. Nobody would ever notice. They'll just think it's like a pacemaker or inhaler. Plus, I've got full coverage connected right here to my pager. So between these two things, I'm basically like a Navy SEAL or a coal miner. Except now my head's above water. Check this out. Hey, Chloe, I'm Donnie Baker with the Bob and Tom Show. I'm one of the sound guys. I need to put one of these lavender microphones on you just to make sure we can... You should run this anywhere you want to. I'm a big fan of 24. Hey, is Martin Sheen's son really full-blooded Cherokee, or is that just a rumor or bourbon legend? Is that... Here, maybe we should go this end first.
Hey,
yeah, it's a lavender microphone. It's just
what the hell are you doing?
I'm putting a lavender... Oh,
You've got a restraining order. You're not even supposed to be...
That's a different permit. That's a different... I'll be right back in a second. That's a different...
He doesn't work here.
I was that close.
Get...
Back is dropped behind the line again for loss of 40. Harvard's man there, of course, is Chad Elmhurst. Chad is an academic All-American at Harvard, majored in physics with a minor in mathematics. And Bob, they tell me he's actually graduating a year early. Yeah, he's not going anywhere right now because he was flattened by Big Moose McCauley. Moose is a sixth-year redshirt freshman majoring in scuba diving. Bob, there's a nice shot in the stands of his wife and 5 kids. Yeah. He drives a Lexus.
Essential Morning Radio. All day and all night.
Some like Bud, some like Schmitz, but for me,
Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7.
There were many pranks that I did that scared the hell out of me. One of them.
Listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
September details coming up.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. At the news desk, it's Kristi Lee.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Chickster.
There's Ace Cosby.
Chickster.
There's Willie Griswold.
Chick.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much. Willie G and Greg Hahn starting Thursday evening in Greater Cincinnati. They'll be at Go Bananas, and it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for some great stand-up comedy. And where do you get tickets for that, Willie?
You can go to my Instagram at willie.griswold. There's a link in the bio, or go to gobananascomedy.com. Come hang out, y'all. It's going to be fun.
Thank you very much. We now turn to Kristi Lee over there. I see her at the news desk.
Beachgoers in Australia are being attacked by dingoes.
Oh, no.
On Gurry Island. The Australian Broadcast Corporation reports a 10-year-old boy was recently attacked and dragged underwater by a dingo on the island.
This is horrifying.
Wildlife rangers say they are closely monitoring the dingo responsible for attacking the young boy. That incident comes just 2 weeks after a dingo was euthanized following a string of attacks, including one on a French tourist who just happened to be sunbathing. Darren Blake, an indigenous ranger with the Buchela Aboriginal Corporation, advised parents to keep their kids close and to secure their campsites on the island. He went on to say, when the dingoes are walking around them, you wouldn't let a big timber wolf walk around you at Yellowstone Park, no.
No, you sure wouldn't.
No, this is the same thing here. They're like wolves.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's going to discourage camping, I would think.
Sure.
The dingo problem?
Remember dingo boots?
Sure.
No, I don't.
I barely do.
And
Oh, who's famous for the ad?
Dingo Boots famously had an ad with O.J. Simpson.
Yep.
He did?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it was not subtle at all.
Nope.
Would you care to...
Who would you rather have near you on the beach, a dingo or O.J. Simpson?
Ah, good point.
Depends on who you are.
Yeah, not if you're that waiter.
If you're a white blonde, careful.
I wouldn't want OJ.
Now, dingoes were also in the news famously as part of a movie. This is one of Chick's better impressions, I think.
Dingoes stole my Bobby.
Remember this? Meryl Streep?
Streep.
Yeah, brilliant. Unbelievable.
Cry in the Dark? Is that what it was called?
I think it was, yeah.
Was it?
Never saw it. Sam Neill? He's in
Yeah.
there, right? Yeah.
They let him use his real accent, yeah.
So, these wild dingoes.
There you go. There's the O.J. Dingo ad.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it looks like he has 3 legs.
Or does he? This is actually how he appears in real life.
Was that supposed to imply that...
His male member was so big it needed a boot?
I don't think so.
Or, no. Was that supposed to imply that he was so quick because he had...
No. Why would they put 3 legs on him?
Yeah, I would have thought it was a wiener joke.
Yeah, it's a wiener joke. It has to be.
Really?
Yeah. What else could it be?
But he's so fast?
He's so fast, he has 3 legs.
That wouldn't make you fast.
I bet in the copy
had
there
3
somewhere
legs.
it explains why there's 3 legs in that photo, but
If you had 3 legs, it would be a distraction, wouldn't it? You wouldn't be able to run faster.
I don't know. You ever done 3-legged race? Those aren't easy.
No.
Yeah, but that... Okay, I'm not going to argue with you.
Pat, what do you have to say about
You,
all
of
this,
all people, should...
all this dingo nonsense?
There was a sunbather that got bit, and a dingo was to blame. Oh, D-I-N-G-O, 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 and dingo was to blame. Oh, Meryl Streep's baby's gone, and dingo was to blame. Oh, I-N-G-O, D-I-N-G-O, D-I-N-G-O, and a dingo was to blame. Oh, one more. You ready?
Yeah.
The drums on Hey Jude coming late, and Ringo was to blame. Oh, R-I-N-G-O, 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 and Ringo was to blame. Oh, wasn't that fun?
All right.
Everybody's singing.
Ringo going out on tour with Edgar Winter. Who else is on that? Colin Hay, the guy from Men at Work.
Yeah. Man, he's all be missed.
Hey.
I'd go just see Colin Hay.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah.
Who's that?
The guy from Men at Work. He did a bunch of...
he has that song that was on Scrubs. Do you know what I'm talking about, Josh?
Yeah.
Yep, he's great.
Love it.
Yeah, and I'm trying to think who else is on the Steve Lukather, and like I said, the great Edgar Winter. That'll be a cool show. Ringo's always terrific. It has his all-star band.
Peace and love, peace and love.
A lot of sitting during that performance.
Yeah, by the bandmates.
Yeah.
Sure. Well, Ringo sits because he's...
At the drum kit?
Yeah.
Are there any famous standing drummers?
Yeah.
Sheila E.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Very good, guys.
Any famous standing drummers?
Sheila E's great. That is a good question, Josh.
Thank you.
A lot of...
Conga guys, right?
Yeah, Congo players, et cetera, et
The
cetera.
timpani guy, he likes to stand.
Steel drum guys.
Sure.
Yeah, they're show-offs. They like to stand. Look at me. Look at me.
See, Josh, when they sit, that gives them the ability to use their feet.
Yeah, they got that pedal down there,
Like
don't
when
they?
you drive.
Sure.
You get that foot going.
Yeah.
Do you stand when you drive? Why'd you say when you
I do when I drive a convertible.
How does that compare to a drummer?
Why?
Because a drummer uses his feet typically, or her feet.
He wanted to make me look stupid, but in the end, it kind of made him
Made him
look
look dumb, yeah.
Hoisted by your own petard.
I heard you've got a pretty big petard, by the way. And I've been reading the reviews. I had no idea. This is so impressive. A thorough and generous lover, also. That man can do some damage. I call him the suture.
They call me the episiotomy.
Have we missed anything in the news, Chris?
So much.
A pod of killer whales disrupted a boat race near the Strait of Gibraltar.
You know what they call a pod of killer whales?
What do they call them?
An orchestra.
Oh, good.
Thank you.
Not funny, but good.
No, not funny.
No.
Hardly clever.
Wonderfully stupid.
Really just a waste of more words.
Orchestra of orcas.
Yes.
Okay.
The 15-minute run-in with at least 3 of the giant mammals forced the crew competing in the ocean race to drop its sails, raise a clatter in an attempt to scare the approaching orcas off.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Get out of here.
I raised a clatter.
No one was injured, though participants were rattled by the encounter.
It's an amazing
that adds
story.
to a growing trend of aggressive
Yes.
interactions with Iberian orcas.
Check, did you ever see the movie Orca with Richard... Oh, damn it. Richard Harris?
No, I have not.
It is ridiculous. It's a Jaws ripoff, but it's a killer whale.
You know, this article from The Atlantic by Jacob Stern points out in recent months, orcas in the waters off the Iberian Peninsula have taken to ramming boats. They've already sunk 3 this year.
Uh-huh.
This is a big thing. Scientists have documented hundreds of orca boat incidents off the Spanish-Portuguese coast.
This affects so many people.
Compared to like last year where it wasn't hundreds?
No, it's the last 3 years.
As a rule, when you say this is a big deal or this is fascinating, it's neither.
Some are saying it's a fad. Others say a form of play. Other scientists post the whales are responding to some traumatic event with a boat. They're going after all the boats.
Keenan Wynn, Robert Carradine, Bo Derek, Charlotte Rampling, and Richard Harris in Orca.
Oh, it's awful.
From 1977.
They kill an orca, and then this one goes on a revenge rampage.
That's kind of what this is about.
Saying,
yeah.
It's like a gritty, free willy where Willie comes back to take revenge, putting the dick in Moby Dick.
Moby Dick wasn't a killer whale.
Well, I know Moby Dick wasn't a.
What was he?
A shark hunter.
Sperm whale.
For the purposes of this joke, have you noticed the way they name these things? Free Willy. Willy, of course, Willy slang for
penis.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Dick slang for
penis.
Penis again. Why do you keep looking at me? I don't like that
rest
look.
my case.
That's 2.
What about Moby?
Dick. Moby Dick.
You never remember Moby?
Moby, the emo guy, or what are the
Gonna
producer?
find my baby.
Famous Baldy? Sure.
Y'all very
bald guys? Yeah, Moby.
In fact, I believe Eminem referred to him as Willie.
Well, cancel
A
yourself.
40-year-old bald-headed.
Oh, really? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you wasn't kind to him.
Hey, we'll be back.
What'd Moby do? I like Moby.
No, Eminem didn't care for him.
Yeah, quite the wordsmith, Marshall. He'll put you
We
down.
have a beluga whale in the news.
That's a silly name for a whale,
And
isn't
they're
it? Beluga?
cute, too. They're so funny
We'll
looking.
find out about that when we come back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got a comment? Our email is bobandtom@bobandtom.com.
We have Etta May in the studio with us. Etta May is the mother of several. What is the official count now?
4.
Okay, great.
Not counting my husband. Yeah.
You're done, right?
Thank you. My oldest boy, Bud, is 17, and then Corona, she is 16, and Miller is 13, and then Jack is 8.
There's a theme there.
Well, no, trust me, after the third one, I had graduated to hard liquor.
Understood.
It helps. Yeah, and Jack is just a dream.
Is he?
My little 8-year-old.
Yeah.
He started kindergarten this year, so we're very.
He's 8? Wow.
Yeah. Chick, take you back, doesn't
Yes, it does.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
That kid's huge.
Nothing like being 20 during your senior year in high school.
You're popular.
Yeah.
You can drive and
Drinking.
oh yeah.
Okay. Drive your buddies around.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're very proud of him, and my 17-year-old is problems are arising. And I'm seeing flags. Let's put it down. The other day, he walked in the house. He had pierced his bottom lip.
Ooh.
Jeez.
And tried to hide it from me. It's like, you know what? Be a man. Own it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't hide it. And it's, it's like, hello, you got a spike sticking out your bottom lip.
Man up.
I might notice that at breakfast when Cheerios keep getting hung up on it. Yeah, my son, for his graduating class, now looks like a ring toss game. Okay? Yeah, he tries to hide it, and it's like, hey, Mom, I'm gonna go to my room, okay? And it's like, come here, what's the matter with you? Why are you talking? Come here. And I said, put your hand down. And it's like, oh, honey, what did you do? And I said, did that hurt going in? Did it hurt coming out?
Oh.
Hey, any holes be put in my kid's head, I'll do it. The problem is the kid he runs with. That's the bad influence. This kid has so many piercings, he looks like he was attacked by a nail gun, okay? Somebody from Home Depot did a drive-by on him. I mean, I call him Tackle Box.
Sounds attractive.
Oh, yeah. Gunner, you can take him fishing.
Really?
He's got a couple fish hooks right here.
Oh, yeah.
About 13 lures in his ear, a couple sinkers coming out of his nose.
It's convenient, yeah.
The kid can't even walk past my refrigerator without all the magnets going.
Girl, the food was great. The company, even better. Why sit here all night long, going on about the weather? I know it's our first date, and good girls gotta wait. But I just turned 83, and you said you're 78. The moon is full, you know what I'm thinking. Let's make love, we're old and we're shrinking. The hour is late, let's just do it on our first date.
Station, use the alarm, and even send a message. This is Kenny Tarmac signing off and reminding you everything I touch turns to sold.
Hey man, this is Donnie Baker, and this is Bob and Tom 24/7. I swear to God it is. That's like all day and most of the night.
Has this ever happened to you?
Scalpel, clamp, knife.
Ow! Hey! What the? Ah!
Waking up during an operation can be both traumatic and painful. Did you know that you have a choice when it comes to choosing an anesthesia?
What?
Introducing Ed Pedural's Anesthesia City! Anesthesia City!
Hey, Eddie Pedural here. When you need to get gooned on the goopy juice, it really helps to shop around. And there's no better time than now, as we're getting giddy at Anesthesia City. It's our once-a-year Malaise Days.
Malaise Days!
Bring in your Zoo Book coupon, and we'll knock off an additional 50% on scratch and dent ethers, pentathols, and nitrous.
Anesthesia City!
And oh yeah, free balloons for the kids. Hey, if they're real young, make sure they don't suck on any of that balloon air, if you know what I'm saying.
Anesthesia City! Open every day, 10 until 10. 9.
Hey, I'm Ed Pedural saying, so, what's it going to take for me to put you in a coma today?
Essential Morning Radio. All day and all night. This is Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7.
Horse racing, you said? You're from Kentucky. You love horse racing. Love
Horse
the
racing
ponies.
is my passion. The only sport that I really love is horse racing. I've owned a couple horses.
Wow.
We're purchasing one now. In fact, a 2-year-old colt.
Cool.
I don't know if you all know this. All Kentuckians know this, and most people around the country know thoroughbreds are named traditionally after a combination of the mother's and father's name, the sire and dam line. For example,
I didn't know
Kentucky
that.
Derby winner Ali Sheba, out of his father, the great stallion Alligator, and its mother, the broodmare Belle Sheba. We're looking at one now called, out of a sire named Whiny Bull by a mare named Girl on Girl. We named it Rosie O'Donnell.
Mark, you're a single guy.
Yeah, I tell you though, it's tough because I got these neighbors behind me.
Really?
My neighbor Gail, very
Gail?
Gail is a woman who just moved. Her bedroom wall is right behind mine, and she has a new boyfriend. And I found this out. His name is
Hey, folks. Boom. It's me. And you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. That's 24 days and 27 days a week and 24 like the show with the guy who whispers all the time and saves the world. And Bob and Tom 24/7.
Listening for your shot at serious money.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Jay. Is Josh okay?
Josh Arnold
You all right,
coughing.
buddy?
Yeah, sorry. I got hit with something all of a sudden.
Wow.
I just took a sip of coffee and it happened. What'd you guys do?
Get along,
Put
little
booze in it.
doggy. There's Ace Cosby. That's funny. There's Willie Griswold.
God hates Josh. He's going to kill him.
Oh.
I'm Chick, and here's Tom. Hello, Tom.
Thank you very much. Coming up, another bonus Ace Cosby joke of the day. Hang in there, folks. It's on the way. Also,
You have to find a new crutch.
What do you mean?
You and I both know that's what you're doing. Stop it. Your crutch right now is Ace Cosby joke of the day. Pops into your brain. You need to, like, Pat Godwin in a song would be a much better crutch. So now you're just doing it to be sure.
Hey, Chick.
What?
Where do you take your cat when it loses its tail?
Where do I take my cat when it loses its tail? I don't know, Ace. Where?
Walmart. They're the world's biggest retailer.
What are you two laughing at? You're the only two laughing.
There are millions of people laughing right now.
Millions.
What are they listening to?
I mean, odds are he's right. In Australia, there's some comedian. I'd say. I'm sorry. Kristi Lee's at the news desk. What have we missed?
Norwegian authorities are saying a beluga whale suspected of being a former Russian spy
Beluga whale?
Has been
Hardly nougat whale? No.
has been spotted off Sweden's coast. The whale was first sighted in Arctic Norway 4 years ago with an apparent Russian-made harness around its body.
Arctic Norway as opposed to tropical Norway, which is on the other side.
Last week, the whale was spotted in the inner Oslo Fjord, where the people there are asked to avoid the animal to ensure its safety and well-being.
Why'd you pause on people? Was there a word there you...
Yes.
Well, try it.
Olav Lekvi of the Norwegian Dictorate of Fisheries.
The Dictorate, huh?
Yeah, he's a Dictorate.
Oh, boy. They used to call me the Dictorate back in the day.
Said the whale has since moved quickly and reached waters off Sweden's west coast. Some believe the whale may have come from a Russian military facility.
Oh!
Yeah, Norway's domestic intelligence agency, the BBC, told the BBC...
A lot of mistakes.
...that the media company, the whale, was likely to have been trained by the Russian army.
Barely a
and was carrying a Russian-made harness.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a big thing again.
Yeah.
In the news.
It's international, yeah.
What are they... I mean, are they trained to, like, put a bomb on a ship or something? Don't they do that?
I don't know.
The U.S. Navy trained dolphins for a while to do stuff like that. Search for mines. And there was even talk of how they would, like, connect syringes with poison to dolphins and then they could stab underwater divers.
What?
Yeah. That has never, I don't know that that's ever been verified, but the U.S. Navy
Let me
training
ask you
them has
something.
been.
Why are you looking at him like he's...
They're fascinating stuff.
Telling things that are true.
I think that is true.
This Russian thing is true.
Yeah, they had a harness around this beluga whale, and
yeah,
I don't know what.
There's a lot of weird Russia. Did you read the thing that was going on this weekend in Russia?
What are they doing? Is it like Russian 4th of July?
A bunch of tough guys almost took over the country.
Yeah, they did.
And did you see the name of that guy?
Wagner.
Yeah.
But no, I thought it was so weird that it's called really the one of these mercenary guy, the guy running this mercenary force.
Steve Wagner
turned it around. It was marching toward Moscow, and then they got it to calm down. But
is marching towards Moscow the Russian version of Walking to Memphis? Do they have fun while they sing?
Yeah.
Marching towards Moscow.
Godwin's body on my mind. I'm gonna no. This guy, seriously, this guy named Wagner.
Yeah, he wanted to take out Putin. He's had it.
I mean, the last guy to overthrow anything with the name Wagner was Robert Wagner tossing Natalie Wood off the boat.
And he and Christopher Walken laughed and laughed. They're both murderers.
Gosh.
They're murderers.
I did not bring this up. Don't blame me. Maybe it's Wagner.
This was a huge story over the weekend.
Of course it was.
They thought this guy was going to go after Putin, which I wish he had.
Did Putin capture
No,
him?
they talked him out. They talked it
He's
down.
apparently going into exile.
Yeah, he's going to have...
I thought they went into negotiations and Putin blinked. That's what I was...
One of us is going to have a new neighbor. Hello, I am Steve Johnson. How are you? Yeah, you look like that Wagner guy.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm training fish.
A dumb question: is beluga whale? Are the whales responsible for beluga caviar?
I believe so.
Or is that a brand name? Or is that?
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe. You know what? I don't know.
I thought caviar was fish eggs.
Same, but, there is beluga
whales?
caviar,
Wasn't
right?
there a comedian name? His last name was Beluga, Bill Beluga or something.
Was he the guy you were rude to when he came in here? Oh, that
would be everybody.
No, there's so many.
Here's how stupid I am. A beluga whale doesn't have eggs. It's a beluga sturgeon.
Okay. No, that's how I was just wondering.
A beluga whale's a mammal, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. All right,
Duh.
So they would lay eggs only once a year.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for the clarification. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is a weird thing about these whales being trained for. Ugh. Okay, sorry. Back to you.
Fish in Florida, they're saying an alligator attacked one of the underwater cameras that officials use.
Cameras.
Cameras.
Camera was destroyed.
It was a DSLR.
The Lee County Sheriff's Office said its Marine unit was training in Fort Myers when the gator latched onto an underwater drone.
It was a Kodak camera.
Do you want to do this?
No, because I'd be way worse than you.
Authorities posted footage onto Facebook showing the reptile biting the device and thrashing around in the water.
This is why they have the remote cameras. You see.
Yeah.
Because that would have been some guy's arm.
Well, speaking of that,
Yes.
A snorkeler in Australia survived a crocodile attack by pulling his head out of the reptile's jaws. According to CNN, Mr. Marcus McGowan was snorkeling with his wife and a group of friends near a remote island when he realized something got its jaws around his head. Okay, wait a minute.
Boy.
You just realized... He recalled, I was able to lever its jaws open just far enough to get my head out.
And then he surfaced and went, usually when I get my head bitten off, it's from my wife. And they laughed and laughed.
I said from my wife.
Though the reptile struck him again, he managed to push it away. The boat that had brought the group out heard their screams and came to retrieve them. McGowan was rushed to shore, taken by helicopter to a hospital, and was treated for puncture wounds to his head and hands.
Oh, lucky guy.
Yeah.
Well, in a sense.
This is an ocean-going croc, huh?
Oh, saltwater croc.
Saltwater croc.
Yikes. Well,
is that where they get saltwater taffy from? Saltwater crocs?
That's exactly right. Mostly the tail and the belly.
I know your mouth's hurting a lot. Have you had a chance to eat the taffy that Ace brought you? So I'm sorry. So this guy's snorkeling and gets...
Yeah, something clamps down on its head.
Talk about crunch time.
Ooh.
God, that is as lame as the day is long. That's the lamest thing.
Hey, this guy
out of your mouth.
freed himself by keeping a cool head.
What? I don't even get that.
He kept his head all right.
Mm-hmm. See?
Yeah.
Otherwise, his head would have been cut off by the crocodile, you see. So sorry. Kristi, any more animals in the news?
Yes, when we come back, we're going to talk about pigs in a high security prison in Ecuador.
Lock them up, I say.
Lock them pigs up.
We have a Southwest Airlines pilot who had to climb through the window of his plane because he was locked out by accident.
Those windows open?
We'll find out about that.
Yeah, up and down.
What?
Oh, they roll. No, they roll.
Yeah.
Power.
Safe flight repair. Safe flight replace.
Are you on drugs? What's
Is it coffee or what's going on?
You are laughing.
He has had no sleep.
Yeah, I'm very, very
It's
slow.
crunch time.
See, the guy's head, his head was in the jaws of a crocodile.
That will never
You
not
talk
be
about-
funny. You come up to me, I'll be in my worst mood ever, and you go, hey, chick, come on, it's crunch time. I'm going to laugh like you're standing next to Jerry Lewis, okay?
See, maybe that's where the phrase comes from. When your head is in the jaws of an alligator or a crocodile, that's what crunch time is.
Hey, it's crunch time.
See, in the slang terms, Kristi, crunch time means we got to get it done right now.
I know.
Otherwise, this guy's head would have been lopped off in murky water.
Also coming up, we have a seal in a hotel. We have feral cats in Florida attacking people.
Wild pussy.
You don't want to go anywhere, folks. We got wild pussy.
Wild pussy coming up.
Yeah, one of the more heavy-handed James Bond girls.
Wild pussy.
And Pat, when we come back, you got the ADD song in your quiver?
Sure.
All right.
Red calling wild.
All right. Michael Martin Murphy's classic.
We're not known for our Monday shows. We're proving that.
It is the summertime, and that's why this is the food season, isn't it? Time for some great food this summer. HelloFresh wants to have your palate call you up and go, thank you for some great stuff. HelloFresh has their fresh and fit summer menu up and running, including calorie smart and protein smart lunches and dinner options, vegan dinner options. They've got everything from way over there to way over here. Over here, what is it? What's classic comfort food? 40 recipes every week. We're talking farm to doorstep. What does HelloFresh do? They do the grocery shopping. They do the measuring. You put it together. You've got restaurant quality food, sometimes in just 10 minutes. Some of the stuff from the past. Willie, you've been working on which was?
Folks, check out the Southwest beef cavatappi with poblano and smoky red pepper crema. HelloFresh sends you 11 ingredients. Put those together in 6 simple steps. In just over a half hour, you're enjoying this delicious, hearty, colorful pasta dish that you made at home with help from HelloFresh.
I am still dreaming about those firecracker meatballs that Jess Hooker made from HelloFresh. God, those were amazing. Every week, something new. They do the shopping. They give you the menu with pictures and everything. So if you don't know a persimmon from a pumpkin, they'll show you. It's a great way to teach the kids how to cook, by the way, and a great thing for date night, Josh. Get your hands off that money. Sign up today. 16 free meals and free shipping. I'll say it again. 16 free meals as part of a special package and free shipping. When's the last time you heard that phrase? The code is BTShow16. HelloFresh.com/BTShow16. That's HelloFresh.com/BTShow16. Coming up, we got pigs. We got other animals out there. And we have astronauts' breath in the news and wild. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This is Bob and Tom.
Joining us in the Napa Auto Parts Studios in the special annex to my right and behind Josh. Scoot over there, Josh. Yes.
This is the new, this is the new
I know.
lighter thing. So
it's, doing your phone, yes. We have Donnie Baker along with the Pork Pistols.
Hey, boys.
Donnie Baker on tour right now. Donnie, entrepreneur. Donnie, famous for his koozies and other semi-legal merchandise.
Paraphernalia.
Donnie, I like your wolf T-shirt with the wolf wearing a nice Santa cap.
Yeah, Miss Santa Wolf. I still got my boat for sale too, Tom, if you can mention that.
Okay, now, you know that Morgan Freeman's selling his boat, so you're up against Mr.
Yeah, I appreciate him boat blocking me like everybody else.
He's boat blocking you?
I've got a neighbor, 4 lots down, selling his boat, 500 less than my boat.
Uh-oh.
And he don't even have an outboard motor on his. Mine's got an Evinrude's, if you can mention that when you plug it. Mm-hmm. He don't even have an outboard. He's got an inbred motor, which runs good, but his sister has to start it. So, how can I compete with that? You know, I'm on Craigslist. He's got a whole budget to advertise on Ancestry.com. So, of course, he's going
that sounds great. I'm surprised you have an Evinrude. I thought you'd be more of a Johnson guy.
Nope, got an Evinrude. Stick the governor off it, though. It's a beast on water.
So I'm sorry that you're getting yacht blocked, but we need to get to the band here. Once again, can you introduce the fellas in the band?
Yeah, on bass, I got Todd Boner. And then on lead guitar, my best friend ever, Scotty Winkler. And on drums, we got Dusty Privet. So this is our band. We're the Pork Pistols. We started off as Dirt Nickel years ago. And then Boner quit, and we came Mucus Plug. And then that didn't last, and Scotty got on the pills, and then we was Turtles with the D. See, we're done with Christian rock. What we're doing here is so much different.
Well, now, Donnie, I know we have time for a couple more tunes here. Is this your new original one? What are we playing?
This is a new original tape I wrote. It sort of ties into Thanksgiving. Because, you know, this is really the only time of year starting mixing stuff in your meals. Nobody really sits down with 4 or 5 side dishes when they go out, to wherever they're eating. This is like home style stuff like the Pilgrims did. But it can sometimes shock your system. And that's what this tape's about, from Donnie Baker and the Pork Pistols. And I'll start this one, Dusty. This sounds like my boat when I start my boat. Okay, and we do this one because Motley Crue pissed out and quit, so somebody's got to sing our tapes good. Donnie Baker and the Pork Pistols. Always travel with Febreze. Got one in the chamber, give it a squeeze. I swear to God it was a short. Oh, I hope it ain't. Oh no, I'm laying paint. Yeah, I gambled on a fart, won a liquid dart. Said, oh no, payday. Yeah, I got skid marks when I left it in park. Said, oh no, mayday.
And when he's done drinking soup out of your skull, dabbing his mouth with your peace pamphlet, we'll come by, put a bullet in his head, and the world will have 2 less psychos to worry about.
Comedian Etta May has joined us in the studio.
I've got a teenage daughter. Don't send girls to school. You cannot send girls to school without the right kind of clothes. They become outcast amongst their peers.
Oh, yes.
Going to school became a stinking fashion show. We're school shopping. My daughter tells me she's going to need new blue jeans. Okay. I go to Walmart. I get her new blue jeans. Well, you think I pooped in her lunch bucket or something. She wads them up, throws them back at me. She goes, Mother, what are those? Teenage daughters talk like this.
Yeah, they
and all teenage girls seem to think the sound is a word.
Good morning, sunshine.
Bob and Tom 20.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
Willie Griswold's here.
What's up?
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much, Chick.
You're welcome.
You guys want to come to my house for ham sandwiches for lunch?
No.
Today?
God, no.
I'll come.
I'll put out a bowl of chips.
All right.
Make you guys eat your ham
Can
sandwich.
we sit on the front porch?
A bowl of chips, you say?
What kind of chips?
What kind
Potato.
of chips?
Potato chips.
That's right.
Barbecue or barbecue? Barbecue, salt and vin. What are we talking?
I'll get you guys some potato chips.
I like sun chips.
Potato chips it is.
Ace.
So
You're a guest, Ace.
No. It's your honor to have Ace at your house. You're
Yes.
missing it.
Maybe.
So sorry. Let's move forward here. Kristi Lee is at the news desk. Have we missed anything?
The NASA-sponsored Deep Space Food Challenge aims to develop food technologies for long-term space missions.
We've got space food sticks. What else do they
I
do?
know, right? Scientists at the company Airco created a process through which an astronaut's breath can be turned into space yeast to use as ingredients in meals. The uses for space yeast are simple. The astronaut breath, water, yeast starter, electricity, rolling men. You can make things happen.
You can grow bread in space.
The yeast starter can then be used to make pasta or tortillas.
Why don't you just take the yeast?
Yeah, take some yeast up.
Right?
That doesn't take up a lot of space, does it?
It couldn't.
Everything else.
Well, you have the yeast starter, so...
Plus, aren't there better things than breath to create yeast in the human body, particularly
for women?
Dirty.
Little scraping of
Dirty.
This is just one of the finalists in the Deep Space Food Challenge, along with several other teams, all competing for up to $1.5 million.
Nasty astronaut poo.
You know, that interstellar space travel is not that it's all it cracked up to be. I was gone for 80 years. There's only 10 for me. Oh, God.
Yeah, you're hanging out with a bunch of nerds. You don't even probably like each other. It's just random guys. You got to eat terrible food. You don't get to do anything fun. It's got to be not great being an astronaut.
Yeah, it's got to be so hard.
Isn't there a theory that also by the time you got to Mars, you'd be blind?
Oh, boy.
I don't know if I've heard this one, but I would be interested.
Why would you be blind?
To hear how
the eyeball, the vitreous humor in the eyeballs,
gravity for.
Well, tell it some jokes.
I'm not sure. I thought that was.
I don't have a good sense of vitreous humor.
Didn't we have a beer made out of
yeast? From
out of that sweet sweet yeast.
I'm going to see if I can find this. I remember it was a beer made out of pubic hair.
All right.
No, beard hair. I remember that one of the
Yeah. There was the guy. They made it from the brewer's
beard sweat or something gross.
Can you stop making weird beers? I just want beer.
So many good beer out there, made traditionally.
Very nice beers.
Yeah.
I don't need any human bodily fluid, any DNA in there.
No harsh spunk.
I agree.
Oh, here we go.
Sick and tired of these weirdos.
Brewery apologizes for misusing Maori language, naming beer pubic hair.
Oh, I see. Oh, you want a nice glass of pubic hair? Huh?
This is a really complicated story. Oh, God. Apparently, the word that they used for their beer, haru, H-U-R-U.
And the horse you rode in on.
Times 2. Huru, New Zealand. Pale ale. They thought huru meant feather.
And it means pubes.
Implying that their beer is light as a feather. This week, Te Hamua Naikora, who is Maori, explained on Facebook that the word actually means pubic hair.
I see.
Which explains, by the way, why guys would take a sip of this beer and go,
yeah,
spit it out.
That beer translated into English, bush. Isn't that something?
Yeah.
Very, very
and
good.
if you're blonde, bush light.
Of course. All righty. But that's not the one I was...
If you're on your period, bush red. That was never a drink, and therefore the joke is invalid. Just disgusting.
I was thinking it, and I was waiting for you to... I'm glad you hit that, buddy. Out of the park.
Oh, boy. Yeah, we had a news story about some brewer that was... I know you're right, Kristi. There was one guy that made it using the yeast from his beer.
Well, let's spend our airtime researching that.
Hey, a Southwest airline pilot was forced to crawl through a plane's window after getting locked out of the cockpit. KOVR.
KOVR. It's a new story here.
Yeah, it's so silly and generic.
That's what it says.
Reports that a gate agent at San Diego International Airport
His sexual preference has nothing to do with it.
announced to passengers headed to Sacramento that their flight was delayed. Someone would need to unlock the door from the inside of the cockpit. Passenger Matt Rexroad told the station he saw a pilot crawling through the cockpit window and opening the door. Southwest later used a customer inadvertently pushed the flight deck door closed, which locked while the pilots were scheduled to operate the flight and they were preparing to.
You know what? It's good. I'm glad that those things lock like that, obviously.
Yeah, sure.
We don't need somebody...
Those windows open?
Apparently.
How else do you go through the drive-thru?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, let's say your co-pilot smokes and you don't. You want him to crack the window a little bit.
Wow, okay. That makes no sense. But do those things have keys?
I don't know. I don't know if a plane has a key or not.
I mean, at that...
A commercial
when you
jet.
get to that level.
Somebody will let us know. We have many pilot friends.
Bill, if you're listening, Bart, listen.
60% of the delays are caused by they can't find the key.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Yeah.
Call AAA, get the guy with the hanger.
Plane hanger right there, yeah.
Lock my keys in the cockpit.
Well done, Patty.
Ecuadorian security forces in the high-security wing of Bella Vista Prison.
Boy, how'd you like to deal with an Ecuadorian security force?
Right? They have confiscated fighting cocks, more than 24 bladed weapons, and live pigs.
And here we have audio of fighting cocks.
No, it's cocks the birds.
There are there's no humor. No humor on the Ecuadorians.
No, that is a tough group.
That is.
So
laughs are hard to come by.
Who else did they confiscate besides the fighting cocks?
Videos show prison officials wheeling out 2 pigs from the prison.
Kristi, you got a real kick out of thinking of weenies.
Fighting. Yeah. Ow. Bumping up against each other.
Sword fight.
Stop it.
You guys didn't do that, did you? Sword fights?
You sword fight with the liquid that comes out, not with the actual.
I never even did that. You did that? Sure.
You never crossed streams with your brothers?
I never peed with a brother.
You have brothers? You never peed in the...
I mean, if we were so little if we did. I don't remember it.
Really?
No, because it's not right. Okay.
On that next fishing trip, when one of your brothers is taking a leak, sneak up behind him, all of a sudden, sword fight, and you just goes...
You know what? I don't even know what would happen.
Did your dad teach you this?
No,
Willie?
you and your weird brothers playing naked people
we just did it
running
when we were
around.
a kid. We didn't do it, 14, 15, that age,
Weren't you like Bear Man, or what'd you do?
Just the gayest incest.
The gayest incest. So if it's incest, if it's straight, no problem with it.
Well, that's if it's gay, it's sick.
Running around naked
Let's
with
keep
his
things
towel.
above board, okay? With your sister, it's fine, but get your brother out of the room.
You were never at the pool with the guys, and you're like 10, and all of a sudden you run into the
You start
shower and you just pee and you're playing sword fight.
No, man. I mean, I'm sure maybe it's common, but no.
It was never a surprise when we did it. It was always we'd have a lot of fun.
Planned sword fight.
Yeah, you go hit the tree, you hit the fence.
Man, I can't wait to pee on each other later. Yeah,
No, not on each other, just through each other's feet.
Just the stream.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my goodness.
A lot of fun.
I'm surprised with 3 brothers that never happened.
I'll ask my mom if we ever did it when we were real little, but I don't remember it happening.
Okay.
I feel like my dad would put an end to that real quick.
So I'm sorry. So let's get back to our Ecuadorian prison where they're confiscating, would you say, weapons and live
pigs?
Why?
Very good.
I get that they confiscated the cocks because they were they didn't want the fighting to happen.
I have no idea.
But I wonder what the pigs were up to. What do you think, Tom?
Maybe they wanted bacon. I don't know.
I love that movie, The Ham Shank Redemption.
That's what this was.
That's
Didn't even rhyme.
That's why we did it.
Ham shank. Ham shank.
Ham hock.
Pat, do you have a song?
Well, Pat and I were talking about his new album. Do you know that Pat's album's coming out tomorrow?
Yeah, Under the Bed.
At midnight.
This is the Taylor's version of Pat's album. It's got a bunch of new remixes, et cetera, et cetera. And one of those songs there, I know it's a favorite of both a chick and of yours truly.
My ex, we'll call her Kimberly because that's her name. She said because I had ADD so bad that I can never write, let alone finish her love song. So I have finished her love song. It's on the new album. Here we go.
This is for Kimberly.
I love you, baby, and I always will. I want you for the rest of my... Damn, Kristi looks hot today. Life. Focus. My heart is pounding. Time stands still. Hey, look, I found a guitar pick on the floor. Really, I think it's a medium. Together we'll be man and wife. Focus. We've been together through thick and thin. When I met you, baby, my life... I want you for the rest of my life. That was a great serial. Remember in a game too by Milton Bradley? We'll have today and tomorrow too. Because Josh, do I owe you $40?
No, you're good, man. We're square.
I love you. See, I can finish one. Yay me! Yay!
It's on Pat's album, Under the Bed. It'll be out tomorrow on various streaming services, et cetera, et cetera. Keep your eye peeled for that. Got this text here. Somebody tell Tom the pilot and co-pilot side windows on the B737 particularly slide open.
Yeah, B737 is what the Southwest a lot of planes are.
It's an emergency exit for the flight crew.
Makes sense.
That makes sense.
Good.
All right. Well, good to know. I didn't know.
I wonder what would happen if they opened those at 30,000.
Oh, I'll tell you. You wouldn't have a pilot.
They'd get sucked out?
Yeah.
Well,
they're sucked out, sucked off, the whole thing.
Really?
Like a meat grinder.
It was nice working.
Out. Is it get?
Get out?
Yeah.
Finally, one joke this break. I'm in.
Okay, well, I want to know about these pigs in this prison.
Well, that's all I have.
I want to see the anus of the guy that smuggled those in. Hope they were little babies.
Piglets?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Police responded to a hotel in California recently to eject an unusual trespasser, a wayward seal. The Pismo Beach Police Department
Is Heidi Klum here? Not that seal.
Said its, quote, SEAL team responded to the Sandcastle Inn in Pismo Beach.
Sounds lovely.
On report of a seal wandering through the hallway. The seal climbed some stairs before being ushered out of the hotel. Oh, wouldn't that be cute? Get out of your hotel room and there's a seal in the hallway.
Seals are so funny.
Oh, they're so cute.
Slippery.
Yes.
They look like Labrador retrievers with their ears pulled back.
Yeah, they're hilarious.
Do they bite?
Oh, they'll bite the hell out of you.
I don't know. I've never
Don't they
touched
eat
a seal.
penguins and stuff?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right.
Happy Feet, wasn't the seal the enemy?
Yeah.
God, I hated that.
Why? He did Happy Feet?
I couldn't even make it through it. The tone of it is so weird and off-putting.
What about March of the Penguins? Did you like that one?
Oh, yeah, I liked
that's
it.
a good one.
Yeah.
Good documentary.
But Happy Feet can suck it.
Happy my ass.
Weird. It's dark and
Were you seeing
odd.
it with one of your nieces or a kid in your life? Or you just
my niece was watching it. I was like, I don't care for this at all.
Did she care for it?
Yeah, I loved it.
Well, that's all that matters then, right?
No. I go, you're not allowed to love this. And I snapped the DVD right in front of her.
I Officials in Florida are
Wait a
saying,
second.
Uncle Josh is mean.
So the seal
yeah.
climbed the stairs.
Yeah.
Sure.
Why are you surprised by that?
They don't have legs. I mean,
Well, they climb rocks.
Yeah, they like or whatever.
Yeah.
I just want to see Josh do that.
That's all I got out of pools.
Belly gets all scratched up. Aw.
Oh, okay.
Fat! Oh, that's what I yell. Fat! Fat! As I try to slide out of the pool.
Officials in Florida are saying that what was described by victims as a ferocious animal had been attacking people just turned out to be a feral cat. The Sewanee County Sheriff's Office. At least 2 residents were attacked by a feral cat, causing injuries serious enough they needed to seek medical treatment.
Yikes.
Traps have been set for the feline, but it has so far eluded capture. Officials said the Sewanee County Health Department is not releasing a rabies alert since they cannot confirm whether the animal has rabies or not. But what I can confirm with feral cats, they get a hold of you, you can get cat scratch fever, which will end you in the hospital, too.
That's so funny that you got that.
Yes.
You did have that, right?
I did.
It's the funniest illness that can happen to
I know, right? I thought
Besides
it was
rock and pneumonia. And the boogie woogie flu, too.
I thought it was a joke as well. But
I heard it. You said it sucked, didn't it?
Yeah, it sucked.
The guitar solo is pretty good.
Cat scratch fever.
What are the symptoms? Headache, rash, and the urge to go bow hunting?
Now, Josh, you've been working on your house.
Yeah.
Tell me more about that.
Well, everybody knows that my house is my home. And it's where I live. My rooms are in there.
Your rooms.
Angie has made it easier than ever to connect with skilled professionals to get all your home projects done well. And that's my point, really. Your house is your home. You want to take care of it. You want to make sure it's the best it can be, but you don't know where to start. You don't know how to do things. Angie it. That's right. If you own a home, you know how much work it can take. Everyday maintenance, constant repairs, or maybe you don't need any repairs. You just want to make a dream project a reality. It can be hard to know where to start unless, of course, you're aware of Angie. Angie that. That's right. Find a skilled local pro who will deliver the quality and expertise you need. I need a tree taken down outside my yard. It's already coming down piece by piece, but I prefer a professional to take it down.
Good idea.
So I'll Angie that. That's right. Angie has over 20 years of home service experience. They've combined it with new tools to simplify the whole process. Bring them your project online or use the Angie app. Answer just a few questions, and Angie can handle the rest from start to finish. Or maybe you're just curious about what a project might cost or what it might take. Angie can help you compare quotes from multiple pros and connect instantly. That means you can take care of just about any home project in only a few taps. Because when it comes to getting the most out of your home, you can do this when you Angie that. Download the free Angie mobile app today or visit Angie.com. That's ANGI.com.
Thank you very much, Josh. When we come back, it's history time. Oh, that's right. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening.
One scoop.
Big scoop. That's a huge scoop.
Two.
That's not
Two
a big
scoops.
blender.
Okay.
Three.
Hey, no, you're not going to run out of room.
No, you're not.
No, you're.
That's perfect.
There's milk right there.
Milk and pour it about.
You want to put a little whey protein in
A little
there?
more than that.
A little more than that.
Yeah, come on.
There.
A little more. All right, that's
Okay.
good. Now load it with Oreos. Yeah. All right.
We have vanilla ice cream.
In the blender, not in your mouth.
Don't eat the Oreos yet.
All right. How many you got there?
I don't think I've had an Oreo in years.
That one and another stack that
Is
high.
that an even number?
Oh, for
Did you count them?
sake.
How many you got there?
It's bad luck. You're not a number
Keep
of
going.
Oreos.
It's bad luck, chick. Did you
All
count
right,
them?
that's enough.
No, it isn't. Keep going.
Shut your hole.
This is our shake.
You're not going to be able to drink it. You're going to have to eat it with a spoon.
That's fine.
Put more milk
What is
in it.
that? 15 Oreos?
Oh, this is it's going to be perfect. It'll go right up to the top.
Peanutopolis. That's hilarious.
I love it.
All right. Put a Klondike bar in there. Come on. Throw in the Klondike bar.
For a Klondike bar, I'd kill some blood.
Throw a little more milk in, chick.
Klondike
Come on.
bars in there.
Blah, 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 blah. All right.
There we go.
There you go.
Right.
That's
Okay, there
good.
you go.
Just let it go. Keep going.
God,
Look at that. That's heaven. Look at that.
Snickers bar.
Look at that. Snickers bar looks like it's swirling around the bottom of a toilet bowl, doesn't it?
You're putting more ice cream in there?
Yes. There you go. Now blend her up there. Oh, one more. Come on.
At least it's an even number. Okay, there we go. Are those the peanuts trying to... No, Bob, sip that over there by your microphone. Let's hear your
I'll have a
judgment
taste. Tom has to drink it.
We
though.
should market this.
on that. Wow, it smells very good.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
That is very good.
Tell me this is not good.
That is very good.
Very chocolatey.
See?
This is much better than your shake.
Thank you very much.
Why don't you throw some protein powder in that? So at least you get some protein.
And
why don't you run up an alley
your
and
shake.
yell fish? How about that?
Hey, you dog owners like me, listen up. This is something for your big sweetie. It's called Chew Works. Their whole purpose is to provide a safer and healthier way for your dogs to chew.
Has your dog ever scarfed down one of those chew sticks without really chewing?
ChewWorks has a Hold a Chew, which is a very durable, chewable bone made of nylon polymer, and it also features a slot, which will prevent choking and GI blockage.
When dogs can't properly hold the chew stick between their paws anymore, they tend to just swallow it.
Yeah.
With the Hold a Chew, your big sweetie won't be able to swallow the treat till it's been slobbered down to a safer size. Available in 3 sizes, mini, junior, and large. Extra large coming soon.
My dog Leo took to it so quickly, he absolutely enjoyed the heck out of it.
ChewWorks rolled chew sticks are made of 100% collagen.
Some folks love adding collagen to their coffee. It's great for dogs, too. The collagen rolled chew sticks are safer and healthier. Chew Works collagen rolls are rawhide-free, digestible, and provide joint support and provide for a healthy skin and coat.
And they're made with 100% beef hide collagen, and they're made right here in the USA with no chemicals or preservatives. Cows right out of the Midwest.
Check out chewworks.com today, and your dogs are going to love you for it.
It's for the chewing enthusiast in your life. ChewWorks.com.
Girl, the food was great. The company, even better. Why sit here all night long, going on about the weather? I know it's our first date, and good girls gotta wait. But I just turned 83, and you said you're 78. The moon is full, you know what I'm thinking. Let's make love, we're old and we're shrinking. The hour's late, let's just do it on our first date.
Tom, it's a great pleasure to meet you.
Thank you very much. Very nice to be here, guys. We have an interesting relationship, I think, with religion in Ireland, because the church is kind of on the way out now at the moment, and people are just trying to decide what's going on. I think people have I think any kind of inquiry about Jesus is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because I think we have a Jesus in our heads, and then there's the Jesus of actuality.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I think the Jesus of actuality, if you think about him and think about what he might have looked like, given how long ago it was, and part of the world where he was from, and the average height of men in those days, probably Danny DeVito.
With a slightly dark
but with the longer hair.
I want my
No, but
Jesus.
he's not the Jesus you have in your mind.
A surfer
He's different.
Jesus.
He's about 6 foot.
Jesus.
He's like a BG Jesus. Which is where the phrase "bejesus" came out of. There you go.
I had no idea.
This is good to know.
I didn't know. So what?
Bejesus.
You scared the bejesus out of someone?
Makes sense to me.
Oh God. Yeah.
Comedian Jeff Foxworthy.
Well, I know what I was going to tell you guys.
What?
After all these years, I've found a few things that you can't talk about on stage, and surprise, NASCAR is one of them.
Really?
Because NASCAR fans start fighting with each other. Take a guess who's the guy that starts the fights almost every night.
Jeff Gordon.
Jeff Gordon.
Mm-hmm.
But I figured out why a lot of NASCAR fans don't like him.
Why is that?
A lot of NASCAR fans don't like Jeff Gordon because Jeff Gordon enunciates, and there really ain't a place in NASCAR for that kind of stuff. I tell you, we run pretty good all day long. We did develop a little bit of a push early in the race and brought her in, Booger Jackson Wedge in her. She run like a spotted butt ape after that. Had some real good pit stops, especially that splash and go air towards the end. Did get a little trouble in the middle of the race. Ricky puked the motor. I got this oil. I touched tail there on the backside. But for the most part, the Hardee's, Burger King, Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chevrolet, she just awesome.
Hi, this is Dr. Will Miller, and you're...
Who's going to be where?
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. Willie Griswold's here.
What's up?
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold. Hello, Tom.
Thank you very much. We had that weird story. I was just thinking about that.
What?
Well, the story about the beaches in Australia.
Where the crocodile snapped that guy's, tried to snap his head off?
That was one of the bad ones, but the other one was a land-based animal.
Oh, the dingo?
I mean, that thing's, it was like, the guy said they're like wolves wandering the beach.
Sure.
Sounds scary. Australia's nuts.
Yeah, that was like the worst. Did you ever see that? That was the worst Annette Funicello, Frankie Avalon movie. Beach blanket dingo, where she's just she's just about to get the old
Hi, hard one.
Yeah, from Frankie Avalon.
Yeah.
Just when she says, "Is it in yet?" The dingo attacks.
Hey, the dingo's eating my girlfriend.
I'm sorry, Kristi. It's time to move forward here. What's today's date?
Today is
July 7th.
June 26th.
Oh.
Firmly in the summer of 23. The roaring 20s.
This is one of those things about this date that everyone has wrong.
Okay.
What do you mean?
John F. Kennedy gave his famous Ich bin ein Berliner speech.
Oh, yeah.
And do you know what the urban legend is?
That he actually said, like, I'm a pig or something?
Donut? I am a donut.
Oh,
but that's not the case.
Okay.
He's not saying I am a jelly roll or whatever the translation.
Right.
That is, in fact, not what actually happened. 1975, Sonny and Cher officially divorced.
Aw.
I had you, babe.
What? I had you, baby.
Like that, I got you.
Cher,
I got past tense.
Yeah.
Cher ran off.
Oh, this boy.
And then he had to share all of his stuff with Cher.
You know what? And today is our Drew Carey's birthday.
Oh, that Drew Carey. Not of The Price is Right, but of the Bob and Tom.
73 years old today.
He is not.
Doesn't he look great?
He does look good for 73.
Two-eyed freak.
97, J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone is published.
Right. Here known as the Sorcerer's Stone.
Huh.
They thought that was too British for American audiences.
Really?
Interesting. Yes.
I didn't know that.
Oh.
And let's see, happy birthday. Oh, this is a good one. Do you know why this guy's famous, Kristi? William Thompson, the first Baron Kelvin.
A wacky new way of temperature?
The Kelvin.
Yeah, the Kelvin scale.
Yeah.
How about this guy? Born in 1946, sadly no longer with us, Ricky Jay.
Oh, dude, one of the best magicians. A good actor, too.
Never heard of him.
An incredible magician.
You would recognize him if you saw him.
And
Really?
card thrower. He's one of those guys that he could throw cards and slice a watermelon.
What?
Like that kind of thing?
Yeah.
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 Huh.
The stories of him are incredible.
I've never heard of the man.
Great close-up magic, especially.
He's in He plays the cameraman in Boogie Nights.
Yeah.
Chris Isaac.
Oh.
Had that
like him.
That Wicked hit.
Yeah.
TV show for a while there.
Wicked Game.
Chris O'Donnell, who played
Well, he was going to be something there for a minute, and
Sure.
then he wasn't. Or he isn't.
I don't think Robin helped.
Yeah.
Him playing Robin.
And Clooney with the nipples on the Batman suit.
Is he the guy on
Scent of a Woman?
CIS or something?
14,
he is
14 years on the
awful show.
NCIS.
I mean, he ended up doing fine, but yeah.
No, he's made some money, that's for sure.
Yeah.
He hasn't done anything worth anything, but
Nick Offerman, friend of the show.
Oh, I like him.
Comedian slash
Woodworker.
excellent woodworker.
He's in The Last of Us.
Oh my gosh, that episode is heartbreaking.
Great.
Yeah.
Derek Jeter.
Jeet.
Yeah. Turn 2.
Yeah, Derek Jeter.
You got a gift bag if you slept with him.
Right. And then
How was it, Willie?
Hey. The gift bag was pretty good, to be honest.
what I
But he didn't make me feel special, and that hurt.
Oh.
You got a gift bag, though.
Why don't you look at me, Derek?
Michael Vick.
At one, he used to. There's an episode of Donald Glover's Atlanta where Michael Vick is out in the parking lot racing people for money. And apparently that is a true story. Michael Vick would go race people for $100, and he beat everybody.
Whoa.
Evidently that actually happened.
Wow. That's cool.
He's very fast.
Actress Aubrey Plaza.
Yeah, love her.
Yeah.
Love her.
You know who's got a massive crush on Aubrey Plaza?
Ooh.
He's in the music room right over there.
Oh, Pat?
Me? Didn't you tell me that once?
Aubrey Plaza looks like she is the most bored person on the face of the earth.
She has a
Always.
best
You said you would
resting bitch face ever.
Yeah. You said you would cheat on your girlfriend.
Could I talk to you in the green room?
Things we learned on the show today. Pat Godwin's in big trouble.
You are a fight starter.
Oh, I didn't.
Victor Wembanyama was introduced to the San Antonio Spurs yesterday, and the Spurs made him an Eiffel Tower replica out of Legos. 4 foot tall.
What a gift.
You're French.
Really,
Get it?
it's really something, he said. Kristi Lee, the first hour, said this. It's going to be a long morning.
We made it.
And you're right. Yeah, we did.
Tom had very little sleep and was busy watering all weekend, he said.
Yeah.
Keep those plants healthy.
I didn't say I like shoe-billed storks. I said I'm scared to death of shoe-billed storks. The shoe-billed stork.
You said they're your favorite animal.
Yeah, you did.
The puffin is my favorite animal.
Well, and then you changed your mind and you said actually.
Lots of folks are camping in San Francisco, California right now on the sidewalks. It's called urban camping.
According to Floyd.
Yes.
Very upset about that.
Yes, we saw a cow today do a bunch of tricks, and one of those tricks included staying.
Wasn't that something?
We learned that Harry Potter, what is it? The Philosopher's Stone is the Sorcerer's Stone?
Yeah, here in America.
And the new one. I just see the new one's coming out?
No.
Oh, Harry Potter applies for Social Security.
He's getting up there, folks.
Josh talked about his waxing experience with his behind. That's when I got up and left the room.
Yes.
They opened my cheeks up. And
there's importance of bunghole maintenance.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you
Yeah,
get on all fours for that?
Zen and the art of bunghole maintenance. Isn't that
I love that.
Actually, I'm a fetal position.
Josh is very upset with peanut butter jars having indented bottoms. He yelled at the peanut butter company saying, you know what you're doing.
We know. We're aware. Fooling no one.
There's a brand of beer in the UK called the Bishop's Finger.
Which sounds like a sex move. Rather uncomfortable for pretty much everybody involved.
Doesn't sound very consensual, does it?
Yeah.
On that note, you're welcome. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Get a look at today's show on our YouTube channel.